And welcome in to the Sports 731 Network for yet another high school football season. My name is Jared Davidson, your play-by-play broadcaster here for Westview Sports on the Sports 731 Network. Joining me this season, we'll rope him in here in a second. We're going to let him get situated. Coach Dan Skates is joining me in the booth for this 2026 season. We are in the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. Our Week 1 game day sponsors West Tennessee Healthcare, Volunteer Hospital, Brundage Insurance, and First Choice Farm and Lawn. It is a great day here on the First Choice Farm and Lawn pregame show, and also presented to you by Scott Taylor State Farm Insurance. Coach Skates, welcome into the broadcast booth. I'm excited to do this with you this year. One big reason is because I'm going to have the stats next to me, but also, to an even better reason, great guy to have to talk to whenever we have those, lull moments as we kind of grown so used to here broadcasting Westview football.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here with you today, Jared. I've got a little bit of experience doing this. This will be the first football game I've called since 1990.
Oh.
So we'll shake the rust off a little bit, but it's something I'm looking forward to, very much looking forward to this football season. Westview Chargers, they won their second state championship in the last 5 seasons. Brought pretty much a large part of the roster back. We're opening up against the Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering, a team that was state championships in their own right in 2024. And I understand they had a season full of injuries last year, and they did manage to get to the playoffs and played Milan, a real tough game in the first round of the playoffs. They've got a few people back, including a gentleman by the name of Mr. Pittman, who I understand is committed to Ole Miss.
Yep.
And so it's a very talented roster. They think they can make a case to maybe get back to Chattanooga this year, just like the Chargers are going to. Of course, the Chargers have a large amount of their offense back. They've got 9 starters back on defense. Should be a very fun year. And I'll just say this is probably one of the most experienced rosters and starting units that we've had at Westview in several years. We've got several 3-year starters, have a couple of 4-year starters, have a number of guys who have started for 2 years, so it's a very experienced roster. Like I said, it's something I'm looking forward to, and people talk about playing the games on paper and all that kind of stuff. Well, let's let the games play out. This should be a good football game tonight. It's going to be Westview's, like I said, their star-studded offense against MASE, who, like I said, has some stars in their own right. You remember the game last year? Westview won 34-0, but as I recall, it was a scoreless first quarter. It was
only an 8-0 first half.
8-0 in the first half. Westview, I think, held MASE to under 100 yards. But like I said, that was a tough ball game, and it's good to start off the season with a tough opponent because you've got an idea of where you're going to stand and what you need to work on. And so, like I said, this is going to be a good test for both clubs tonight.
Yes, sir. And going to MASE for just a minute here. You mentioned 2 years ago, removed now from a state title game where they went 13-1 under head coach Cedric Miller. He brings another squad in here to their second year at Classification 2A. Last year, you looked at it, lose 34-0 Week 1 to Westview. They go down to Senatobia, lose 21-20 in a 1-point game. Then they go on to win 5 of their next 6 ball games to get into the playoff hunt. Unfortunately, though, they do lose their last 2 regular season games. And then, like we mentioned earlier, lose that first-round playoff game to Milan. So this team, they've had guys that have had success at a lower level, getting their feet wet last year at 2A, and I'm expected to see a much more experienced and maybe even more explosive MASE offense and overall team this year, as you talked about. Dealt with a lot of injuries last year. For Westview, you all know what happened. 14-0, 9-0 in the regular season, 5 straight in the playoffs, including one very frisky semifinal game against Covington, and then blew the doors off Gatlinburg-Pittman in Chattanooga en route to a gold ball last season. And that's how each of those teams' 2025 seasons played out. And when we come back from this first 3-minute break, we're going to look at how Westview can replace some of these seniors that have gone on and continue their careers at higher levels, some staying home in Martin, Tennessee. But we're going to take a quick 3-minute break from the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. When we come back, we'll take a look at what Westview can do to replace those seniors on this year's squad.
Got a leaky roof, missing shingles, or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement? No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
The Color Shop family of businesses is Northwest Tennessee's premier home renovation, paint, flooring, restoration, and construction company. The Color Shop also offers new home construction and renovation, along with plumbing and electrical services. For nearly 50 years, the Color Shop family has served this community. They have the experts for every home improvement project. Visit the Color Shop today in Martin or check out their website, colorshopmartin.com. The Color Shop. One call handles it all. Go Chargers!
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Dynamics Physical Therapy keeps West Tennessee moving. All ages, all stages. Schedule your appointment today at dynamics.live.
No matter where you are in your life, whether you're raising children or farming or whatever it is you're into, if you need a lawnmower to take care of your beautiful lawn, or if you need equipment to roll 5,000 rolls of hay this year, or maybe you just need a utility vehicle so you can drive the kids down to the creek. When you go to First Choice Farm and Lawn, they're going to treat everybody the same. You'll get the same products and the same service. It's an easy decision. If I were you, I'd go to First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Ready to transform the heart of your home? Come to Tux in Martin, Tennessee. At Tux, our design team is here to help you create a kitchen that fits your style, your family, and your everyday life. From modern cabinets and stunning countertops to lighting, hardware, and all the finishing touches, you'll find everything you need in our large showroom with products you can take home today to jumpstart your project. You bring the ideas and we'll bring the experience. Schedule your free design consultation today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
Farm and First Choice Farm and Lawn. Once again, myself, Jared Davidson, and alongside me this evening and all season, Coach Dan Skates. Both teams MASE is still on the field. Westview has gone off the field for their pregame warm-ups. We are a little under 20 minutes until kickoff here at St. Benedict High School in Cordova as we get ready to open up this 2026 high school football season. Coach, we talked about it. We alluded to it before the break. We're going to look at some of these guys that Westview's going to have to try to replace. Dantes Joy and C.D. Darren, they have gone on to play at the next level at UT Martin. Dantes Joy, 3,000-plus career yards, led the team at receiver last year with 1,167 yards, 55 receptions, and 12 touchdown catches. 21.2 yards per reception. Replacing him on that offensive side of the ball is going to be one tough task.
That's true, and I think we may see people like Miles Brown. He may take up some of the receiving help this year. And also Jakai Beard, a young man that came over to Westview this year, he's a four-star prospect. Asa Barnes in the backfield, we may see him get a few more carries this year. And then you've got Tayshawn Walker. And also I think you're going to see Alex Evans out of the tight end become more of a weapon this year. So, I mean, there's no shortage of weapons. It may not be a situation where you have to have one man replace those 55 receptions. I think there's going to be enough that we can sort of, as they say, spread it around quite a bit.
Yep.
Because I think we're certainly not having a shortage of weapons. Also, on offense right there, we lost a couple of important people along the offensive line. I'm talking about Poston Esri, who came over from Obion Central and had a good, solid year. Jamal Barnett, who started for 3 seasons for us.
Yep.
And so those even though they didn't get they don't have the big highlight numbers and all that, those are two solid players right there. I think that's going to be a key right there in how we can replace them. And another thing, you're talking about C.D. Dameron. Not only are you having to replace a lot of offense or replace a lot of secondary play right there, but he also was the deep snapper.
Yep.
And he's also had like about 6 returns for touchdowns last year. So, I mean, those are numbers to replace, but I think there's going to be a situation right there where, like we said, we can parcel it out, spread it out a little bit more. And I think the defense has picked up a lot of size and quickness this year. You're going to love the way you see this defense run to the ball. And I will put people like Finn Snyder, Corey Wells, and Tyler Dunphy as a linebacking crew as good as anybody in the state in 3A.
Yeah, and we'll touch on those guys in a second. The numbers for C.D. Dameron last year on the offensive side of the ball, 51 catches, 948 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Defensively, 87 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, and a team-high 11 pass breakups. And one thing that's going to be so hard to replace about C.D. Dameron is his IQ in the backfield of the defense.
Yes, he pretty well called the coverages back on the defense right there. He got the guys in the right position, and he just was such a hustler and worked so hard. And like I said, that's going to be somebody you have to replace. Another one that's on the defense, tough to replace, Jackson Couples, who was an all-state player. I know he got injured toward the end of the season a year ago, but he was just a solid player, always in the right spot, was a good leader there on defense. Like I said, we got a lot of people back. We got a lot of people to replace, but that's high school football in a year. And it's just the mentality that I'd like to say we've had at Westview, and this goes all the way back when I was working with Coach Cody, is next man up. And this is also like your development system, your middle school, your freshman and JV teams, where you try to schedule a lot of games there, get some meaningful snaps in practice, where you're ready to step into this moment, and I think we've got some guys ready to do that.
And you mentioned that linebacking core right there. You have Corey Wells that'll be in the flex spot. Coach Callens likes to run his 4-2-5 offense with that fifth defensive back linebacker hybrid being that flex. But then you have two guys like Finn Snyder, who 4-year starter, as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, and then Tyler Dunphy, a linebacker who just happened to find his footing after a rotation of guys at that secondary linebacker spot. And about week 3, week 4, Tyler Dunphy got plugged into that spot, and he took it and did not look back from anybody else. Had a phenomenal season last year when he came in. 90 tackles, 7 tackles for a loss, a sack, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a pass breakup for Tyler Dunphy, who is now a senior this season.
That's a great example of somebody stepping in when they got their opportunity right there. And, it's just what it is. He's not necessarily the strongest or the fastest. He reads his keys real well. He gets to the ball, and his form for tackling is so solid. Like I said, he'll bend the knees, sink the hips, shoot the arms through, and just a good, solid tackler. Finn Snyder, like we said, needs 82 tackles, I believe, to become the all-time leading tackler at Westview. That's currently Hayden Smith, who was an all-state player in his own right, state champion in his own right. And then you got Corey Wells. Like I said, he could be a slash defensive back, linebacker type. He's fast enough to play in the secondary, and he's strong enough to play the linebacker. He's just a solid football player.
And you talk about his ability to do both. 109 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 3 fumble recoveries, had an interception, 4 pick six, and had 4 pass breakups last season as well. Did Corey Wells being in that flex spot.
That too. And I think we're going to see Corey spell Asa Barnes some on defense this year. But like I said, Corey Wells is another one. He can cover wide receivers. A lot of times he's probably going to cover a tight end like there. Very strong with the run game. Like we said, Coach Collins has done a good defensive job defining the roles. And each one of these players, by the time you get to be seniors, you're not going to see too many senior players get out of position like if they do their job. And they break it down. They compartmentalize the defense so well that everybody does their job solidly.
We talked about the defense a lot real quick. The offense, about this Westview offense, put up the most points on this side of the Tennessee River last season, almost all of football here in Tennessee. Graham Simpson, Mr. Football last year at 3A, the 2024 Max Preps National Freshman of the Year. 75 75.7% of his passes completed last year for 3,565 yards, 43 touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions. He added 204 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns as well. And, Coach, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he is 31 touchdown passes away from tying the state record for most career passing touchdowns.
Right. He has an even 100 after 2 years, which is pretty impressive. He has 7,700 yards passing. And like we said, we stay healthy. We keep him upright. I think he's got a chance to get those numbers, but I think Graham will be the first one to tell you that he's got some nice pieces to play with right there. And like I said, there's certainly no shortage of offensive star power on this Westview offense.
And 2 of those offensive weapons on this squad, number 5, Asa Barnes, who will be in the backfield, 146 carries last year, 1,270 yards. That's a team high on the ground, 9 yards per carry, and 25 rushing touchdowns last year. Added 27 catches out of the backfield for 567 yards and 6 touchdowns. Oh, and most recently, the newest member of the Tennessee Volunteers class of 2027.
Like I said, you hear a lot about Graham, you hear a lot about Miles, but also Asa Barnes. I think he's like the number 5 listed player in the state among seniors, among prospects. Like I said, very solid running the ball. He's got very good vision. He does a very good job of getting to, when he gets to the hole, then he makes his move right there instead of trying to sidestep and all the things you might see backs try to do. He waits on his blocks. Then once he gets to the hole, then he makes that burst right there. He's very solid at receiving the ball out of the backfield, too, so he's a very good two-way threat.
Well, we are going to go ahead and step aside for our second pregame break of this broadcast as the national anthem is set to come up. We are live from the ARS Roofing broadcast booth, and we're going to be right back on the other side of this 3-minute break on the Charger pregame show, brought to you by Scott Taylor State Farm and First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Your home is more than just 4 walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
If you're looking for the best in home generators, then look to Cayman Electric in Greenfield, Tennessee for your sales and installation of Generac home standby generators. Service and warranty repairs, free estimates, licensed and insured. Why sit in the dark during a power outage? Life is better with power. Cayman Electric has the experience you need with over 1,000 generators installed. Call today, 731-571-0767. Cayman Electric, your Northwest Tennessee Generac dealer.
For more than 50 years, L.I. Smith & Associates has helped build stronger communities. We bring trusted experience to projects large and small. We're surveying the past, engineering the future, and investing in the next generation, because the lessons learned on local fields help shape the people who will lead and build our communities tomorrow. So have a safe and successful season. And when you're ready to build what's next, build with LIS.
Life can throw a curve your way, but we're here to save the day. From fender benders, big and small, Precision Auto Body does it all. Precision Auto Body in Milan, Martin, Dyersburg, and Lexington. Precision Auto Body, TN.com today. We'll get you back on the road the right way.
R&R on Lindell isn't just a place you shop. It's a whole vibe. Step through the peak door in historic downtown Martin and discover bold fashion, trendy finds, and looks made for your main character moment. Create your signature scented through Mixology perfume bar, then sip something scandalous from Glitter Affair Soda Company. Find your new obsession at R&R on 228 South Lindell Street, where style, sparkle, and flavor come together.
Since 1974, Sharon Furniture and Appliance has served the community with a wide selection of quality furniture and appliances. Upgrade your home today with GE and Cafe appliances, durable Speed Queen washers and dryers, and comfortable Capital bedding along with special order England furniture. Plus, add the perfect touch with rugs, lamps, prints, and unique gifts. Visit them today at 101 Main Street in Sharon or give them a call at 731-456-2840. Experience the quality and service you can trust at Sharon Furniture and Appliance.
And welcome back into the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. My name's Jared Davidson. Alongside me, Coach Dan Skates. And we are just about 7 minutes away from kickoff here to open up the 2026 high school football season between Westview and MASE. We have touched on all these aspects that you really can go to this team. First off, real quick, once again, welcome in to the Charger pregame show brought to you by First Choice Farm and Lawn and Scott Taylor State Farm. It's Week 1 game day, and thank you to our Week 1 game day sponsors, West Tennessee Healthcare Volunteer Hospital, Brundage Insurance, and First Choice Farm and Lawn. Westview debuting some new white Nike uniforms. They have a blue set as well that we will see next week when we welcome in Arizona Compass Prep on Saturday. That's next week. Broadcast time 6:30 p.m. from Hardy Graham Stadium. It looks like the captains for Westview will be Alex Evans, Finn Snyder, Corey Wells, and the last one for Westview, that's going to be Jalen Tisdale. Westview rocking the white bottoms, white jerseys, and that classic blue top with the W on the side.
Jared, what I love about those new uniforms is the numbers. We're going to be able to read the blues a little bit better than those gold ones.
Yes, we are.
How about that?
It's been one of my qualms for years, and Coach McConnell has his reasons, but I love the new uniforms. Westview now a Nike endorsed school as well. MASE will be rocking their, a little colorblind here, kind of all green look, the Phoenix, the white numbers.
I'll tell you what, I've noticed the number, nice crowd across the way from Westview. Looks like a good student section we have over there. I've seen some Westview people coming over here and sitting on the home side.
Oh, I think they're just walking all the way across. They're going all the way around because that's the only way the gate goes. But Coach Westview always known to carry a crowd wherever they go. One of the best traveling fan bases in the entire state across every classification and private classification as well. The coaching staff, only coach we have listed for MASE is the head coach Cedric Miller, but your coaching staff for the Westview Chargers, head coach Matt McConnell, assistant coaches Zach Jones, Logan Callens, Kyle Coleman, Jake Sisk, Shelton Montgomery, Eric Knott, Daniel Glisson, Sheldon Dawson, and our football operations Wes Morgan and Hudson Hawks. Principal Brian Allen, Assistant Principal Delana Smith, and Athletic Director Brian Haskins. Almost ready to have our captains meeting at midfield. And the captains for the MASE Phoenix. First up, looks like we have number 5, Leandrew Branch, the senior running back. Looks like we have number 52, Jamarcus Pittman, who we touched on in pregame, committed to Ole Miss. He is a senior this year, big boy up front for the Phoenix. Akeem Hunt, the senior linebacker, number 21. And the last captain on this squad for the Phoenix will be number 14, a senior wide receiver, Cadence Nelson.
Hey, you know what? For years, it always was the custom that if you won the toss, you deferred. But Matt McConnell's got this philosophy. If he wins the toss, he wants the football. And I think that's what we're going to see right here. If Westview wins the toss, they're going to take the football. And he likes to set the tempo earlier. I think that's one thing he's emphasized in fall practice. You know, Westview runs a fast tempo. He's set a goal this year to run it faster.
Yes, sir. And we'll see if Westview can do that. We have one more 3-minute break. We got 4 minutes on the clock till kickoff. We'll get you the results of this captain's meeting on the other side of this 3-minute break from the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
For more than 50 years, Thompson McConnell Hearst CPAs has been helping businesses and individuals across West Tennessee succeed. From accounting and tax services to bookkeeping and business valuation, you get big experience with the personal attention of a small, trusted local firm. Small firm, big experience, great value. Thompson McConnell Hearst CPA is your trusted financial partner, rooted in the community and committed to your success. Thompson McConnell Hearst CPA, 716 South 1st Street, Union City.
Looking to update your floors? Start at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Step into our large showroom and explore a wide variety of flooring choices, including hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, and more. Compare styles side by side until you find the perfect fit for your home. And if you're planning a bigger project, their team can help pair your flooring with cabinets, countertops, and other design elements for a seamless look. Discover your new floors today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Every number tells a story, and behind every story are people who care. People who live here, work here, and take care of their neighbors every single day. Because at West Tennessee Healthcare Volunteer Hospital, caring for Martin isn't just what we do, it's who we are.
The future doesn't suddenly arrive. It takes shape a little more every day. In the homes we build, in the routines that start our mornings, and in the comforts we count on. That's the power of natural gas. Reliable, efficient, helping homes work better today for a cleaner energy future tomorrow. Because the future isn't something we wait for, it's something we live. Natural gas, fueled for the future.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
And welcome back into the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. It is time for the 2026 high school football season. The road to defending the gold ball starts now for the Westview Chargers, and the road to get back to Chattanooga for MASE for the first time at 2A starts for them at this moment as well. MASE coming out of their tunnel.
Like we said earlier about MASE, everybody's talking on this side of the bracket in 2A about Milan and Huntington. I think MASE may have something to say about that. They think that they can make a run. Then also East Nashville picked up on the transfers this year. And that's going to be interesting how that plays out with some teams this year. It
is 100% the first-year transfer rule in effect for this season. Westview, they lost the toss. MASE deferred. Westview will go left to right to start the night. The Chargers donning their all-white with the blue caps. Back deep to return. Asa Barnes, and that's going to be our first look at Ja'Kai Beard back as well with Miles Brown. About the three back there, and one more guy back there. It's going to be Corey Wells. So those will be the four deep men. And to kick for the Phoenix. This will be Bryant Pittman, junior punter kicker on this squad. The 2026 high school football season. Ball teed up on the 40, and we are off as Pittman. Little low line drive kick. Ja'Kai Beard right through his hands, but he picks it up right at his feet. First touch for the transfer from Henry County. Ja'Kai Beard trying to make the most of it. He will get up to the Westview 44-yard line, and that is where Westview will set up shop for drive number one in this 2026 season.
But Ja'Kai had a little trouble handling that one right there, but once we got it, sometimes there's a tendency when the returner drops the ball, the receiving team lets up a little bit, but he did good a job at finding that crease right there. Made a nice return out of it, 22 yards.
The lineman feeding Simpson this season, Josh Frinsley. Simpson, he comes in this year, setting multiple records last season. The 2024 Max Preps National Freshman of the Year and the 2025 3A Mr. Football. Westview, they go trips to the short side of the field. Alex Evans will go into motion right to left, go into the H-back on the left side. And for the first play of the game, Westview's going to have a false start. That one will go against Jalen Tisdale.
You know, last year was one of the few games that an opponent had more penalties than Westview did was in this game, but first play of the year is a penalty, so hope that's not an omen.
A little bit of nerves. See if Westview can settle it back down. An experienced group. Two receivers to the left. That's going to be Tayshawn Walker. Short on the roster this year for Tay. And Tisdale does it again. So back-to-back false starts, and Coach Matt McConnell not going to be happy about that. So we go back 10 yards before Westview even runs a single play, and it's going to be first down and 20.
Not the ideal stop that you wanted. I know Coach McConnell says one thing he wanted to cut down on this year was the penalties.
Yes, sir.
So now we're going to have to go twice as far for the first down. But in this offense, that can be done.
Can be done with ease. So Westview, see if they can get their feet under him here. They go bunch quad to the right, empty backfield. And now they transfer everybody out to the opposite side. Trips to the left, solo man Miles Brown to the right. We do get a play here. Simpson will drop back to pass, looking to his left. We'll go to the underneath to Barnes. Barnes has the outside edge. Barnes past the 35, scoots his way forward up to the 38. So Westview still has about 5 yards to go to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down at about 15 upcoming.
The guy got him by the shoe tops that time, or else he was headed for at least the back part of the stake.
Second and 15. Fake the handoff. They go out to Ja'Kai Beard, and Ja'Kai Beard's going to be wrapped up at the knees back at the 36-yard line. Third and long on the first drive from Westview. Shades of opening night in 2025 on this first drive.
Well, the outside linebacker, check that back, the strong safety did a good job of jumping that route that time.
Empty backfield for the Chargers. Third down, 18. Simpson, he'll drop back to pass. It's a three-man rush. Simpson will go to an out route, and Barnes will catch it just on the other side of midfield, and this is going to give Westview a chance to go for it on fourth and manageable as they get into MASE territory right around the 47-yard line. Looks to be closer to the 48, and they'll mark it right between the 47 and 48, closer to the 48. So it's going to be fourth down, and call it, Coach, short two almost.
Yeah. Looks like almost three. Well, they're making some personnel switches right there. Bring a couple of tight ends in.
So Simpson off the field. We see what Westview goes on this play. Big lineup out. 12 seconds on the play clock.
Might try to draw him off right here.
5 seconds on the play clock. Westview's got to get set and going. 3, 2, 1. They snap it to Barnes. He will be the Wildcat back. He has it. Asa Barnes, the first down of the season for Westview on fourth and short. That first down brought to you.
Ran the Wildcat that time. Direct snap to Asa.
By R&R on Lindell Boutique. That'll be an R&R on Lindell Boutique first down. First and 10 for Westview on the MASE 43. Chargers running a spread-style offense. It's professional style, especially with how Matt McConnell calls the game. Brown in motion. He'll go out left. They'll swing it out to Brown. Number 3, the Wildcat commit, gets to the edge, and a block in front. Brown going to be dragged out of bounds inside the 20, but a flag on the play right around the 31-yard line of MASE, and I believe they're going to get Westview for a holding penalty. May get Ja'Kai Beard on the outside edge for a tug of the jersey.
If it's around the 31, that might wind up being about a 2-yard gain and still be first down. Let's see where they mark it from.
Spot ref standing on the 33. And they will back up. No official signal yet. Westview is coming back. And it looks like we're going to get first down and 10 from the 44 again.
Oh, okay. So we'll replay the down.
So first and 10.
Third penalty of the night, West. Excuse me, Jared.
10-10 now left to go here in the first quarter. Westview. 3 receivers to the right. Solo man, Ja'Kai Beard to the left. Walker in motion, right to left. Twins to either side. Simpson drops back to pass. Looks short. It's a screen. Almost got blown up, and it does get blown up. They're going to push Asa Barnes all the way back inside to his side of the field, and some jawing going on. See where they spot forward progress at, and looks like we're going to have it spotted still in MASE territory. They're going to spot him at the MASE 45-yard line, so a loss of 2 on the play. I officially give him an extra yard. Let's spot it back on the 44. Second and 11.
Graham's 4 for 4. I believe we got about 11 yards on the unofficially.
Simpson bootleg out to the left, sets his feet. He's going to go deep. He has a man. It's Tayshawn Walker. Tayshawn Walker, a pass deflection in the end zone right before it. That's going to be deflected by Jaden Dale, the junior defensive back by the Phoenix. 3rd down and 11. Got the paw on it at the last second.
Good man coverage there by the MASE player. Looked like Walker was poised to take that one in for 6 right there, but he got there at the last minute and got his pinky on it. Another 3rd down here, I think, for the Chargers.
3rd down and 11. Walker had him beat. Ball is slightly underthrown by Simpson, his first incompletion of the night. Twins to either side. Barnes to the left of Simpson in the backfield. Simpson drops back to pass just beyond midfield, rolls out to his right, throws on the run, coming back. Brown, can he catch it? Oh, they're going to say incomplete. Miles Brown looked like he bobbled it going out of bounds. It looked like he had the 1 foot in. So back-to-back incompletions for Simpson, and this will be 4th down and 11. This Charger drive, they've moved a little bit, but has so far been a little bit clunky, not as smooth as they've hoped.
Well, I think in this situation right here, you're going to see the Chargers go for it because I think Coach McConnell has a lot of confidence in his defense if the Phoenix are a hold'em right here. But critical play here in the early part, first 3 minutes of the game.
So 4th down and long. Walker in motion, right to left. They will go for it. Simpson rolling out to his left, sets his feet, goes to the out route, and Asa Barnes can't haul it in, and that will be a turnover on downs. MASE will take over right around their own 44-yard line. And the first drive of the season for Westview comes up empty in a drive that never quite got started, Coach.
The penalties and a couple of good defensive plays there by MASE right there. They had everything covered deep. I think Graham wanted to go deep that time and went for the safety valve pass, and Barnes right there, and I think Asa wanted to run with that one before he got a hold of it.
So a turnover on downs. MASE takes over actually at their own 42. Had some inconsistent spots on this first drive. I feel like we moved forward a little bit without ever actually completing a pass or running the ball. So 1st down and 10 for MASE, and that quarterback for the Phoenix will be Jakari Jones. 2 receivers either side, running back to his left. Jones. And outside, that will be caught on the hook route. Easy gain just shy of midfield for MASE. They're actually going to give him forward progress right around the 46. So gain of about 4 brings up 2nd down and medium.
He did a good tap dance along the sideline that time. And the Chargers look like they got some pretty good pressure on right there. We got Drake Hickman out there along with Max Mobley, and Keyshawn Frame are the defensive line right there.
This could easily be one of the best defenses that Coach Collins has boasted during his tenure at Westview. So 2 receivers to either side for the Phoenix again. Jakari Jones, the sophomore quarterback, running back to his left. Man in motion, that's going to be Nelson from left to right. Westview off the edge. Jones fires quickly, and that's just going to be dropped wide open for Jaden Dale. Another quick comeback route. Would have had the 1st down. Just much like Asa Barnes on the last drive, tried to move forward before he had the ball corralled in.
Good coverage over there by Ja'Kai Beard. Once again, they're working the sidelines, the short routes right now, and that brings up the first 3rd down of the season.
3rd down and 6, this Westview defense. A lot of quick 4-yard catch to start. Back deep at safety. Going to see him a lot this season. Colin Haskins missed some time last year due to a lower leg injury. He will try to replace some of that lost production from C.D. Dameron. Chargers 4 down front, 2 middle linebackers. Man in motion left to right. That's going to be Nelson again. Jones drops back, trying to go quick, and some soft coverage, and they will have enough for the 1st down. Tackle made by Kason Spalding. That's Ken Brady on the catch, the sophomore wide receiver. 1st down and 10 for them. Or no, they're going to call it just a yard short. Looked like he had enough, and they officially do move it. Okay.
I was fixing to say the stake there was right around the 47, and the down marker was behind it. Okay, it's a 1st down anyway. Looks like it's about the 47. The previous play before that, Corey Wells brought some good pressure that time. The Chargers backed off on it that time. Good solid tackle there by Kason Spalding, the 3rd member of the Spalding family to wear number 20.
26 tackles last season and 3 interceptions for Spalding on the defensive side of the ball. Trips to the short side, It'll be a handoff to the right side, and there's a hole for Mace, and quickly taken down high on the shoulder pads. That's Jaquan Welch, the junior running back. He has enough for a first down and a 12-yard gain as Mace up to the Westview 35.
Man, he's got some wheels on him. We got some laundry on the field. Okay.
May have had some quick movement before the snap by Mace. Looked like the left side may have got a little bit too jumpy by Mace. So a false start, or no, they're going back. They're going back 10, so they're going to call holding.
Okay.
So it's first down and 20 upcoming for the Phoenix after their best play of the night so far. Got about 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
And it's not uncommon that opening night of the year you get a lot of penalties. We got to shake some of the rustiness off for both sides here. That's the first penalty, I believe, on the night there for Mace.
Westview played good during their preseason stretch. Same formation for Mace. Jakari Jones drops back to pass. He's going to go over the middle and almost deflected. No, broken tackle by Mace. Enough for the first down, and that's going to be caught by Ken Brady again, his second catch of the night, the sophomore wide receiver. Enough for a first down and 10. So where the first running play would have gotten to, they get there with the pass play, this time a gain of 22. Already seeing a different Mace than we saw last year. This Westview defense trying to keep everything in front of them. First down and 10. Jakari Jones with the running back to his left. That's Welch. Nelson in motion. They'll fake it. Westview blows it up in the backfield, and it's going to be a tackle for a loss. 3 Chargers in on the play. Keyshawn Frame, the first out of the pile. Also down there at the bottom of it, that's going to be Max Mobley. That's going to be the first tackle for loss for Westview this season.
And Keyshawn Frame's another player that is really going to be a chance to step up right there. And he made the initial stop right there, and Mobley came in there to finish it off.
Frame missed some time last year with a hyperextended elbow. Didn't miss much. Was relegated to much more the defensive side of the ball. Had 33 tackles, a fumble recovery, and an interception.
Well, let's see if the defense can pin their ears back and go now since they've got them behind the stakes.
That was a great pressure call by Coach Callens. Second down and 13. Mace behind the sticks, and it looks like we will have our first timeout of the night on the field, and this will be a Wendell Alexander Realty and Skyhawk Reynolds timeout. And with that, we will take our first 30-second break of the quarter here on the Sports 731 Network.
Here in West Tennessee, family, friends, and time together mean everything. That's why at R&R Pools, they're proud to help families create a backyard they'll enjoy for years to come. They build quality in-ground pools all across West Tennessee, and they're here long after summer with seasonal openings, closings, and liner replacements. Stop by their office at 206 North Main Street in Medina, or give them a call at 731-462-5060. From their family to yours, thank you for trusting R&R Pools to help make memories that last a lifetime.
And welcome back into the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. Second down and 13, Mace behind the sticks. After Westview, they get a tackle for loss combined by Keyshawn Frame and Max Mobley.
I know it's just second down, but I'd say they're in 4-down territory right here, even though it's just second.
How explosive these teams are, maybe 4-down territory almost all night for these offenses. Twins either side. Jones, pressure coming for Westview. Jones is going to go get out of it. Jones, and eventually brought down. Great way to hold on and preserve the tackle. That's going to be Carson Lifsey. As Jakari Jones gains 2, it's going to be third down and 11. I thought Westview coach had Jakari Jones wrapped up in the backfield and somehow comes out of the pile.
That's just that elusiveness that he has. We got into him right there, but he just made just enough of a move. And a good job there by Lifsey to grab him by the shoestrings, or that would have been a first down.
So third down and 11, as Coach mentioned, could be 4-down territory. Don't need to get all of it here for Mace. Need to get about half. Make it about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. So Twins either side.
We're bringing pressure.
New running back into the game. Desmond Wadley, and whistles before the play can get off its feet. And we do have some laundry. Or no, we have a timeout.
That's their second.
And that's going to be the second Wendell Alexander Realty and Skyhawk Reynolds timeout for head coach Cedric Miller. And, Coach, this is the second one in the first quarter, and we still have 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Well, I think he thinks he's better off burning it right now just to make sure. They may have been been in the wrong formation. He wanted to make sure he got things right there. And I guess he thought it was worth burning that timeout right now.
And sometimes the best defense for the Westview offense is to keep them on the sideline.
Exactly. I think we were bringing pressure that time. We were lining up 6, and we looked like we had our ears back ready to go.
Yeah, Finn and Tyler looked like they were getting ready to shoot the gaps up front, maybe even a stunt game up front between the interior defensive linemen. It's 3rd down and 11, 4:24 to go here in the first quarter of play. MASE has the football, needing 11 yards for a first down, 4-down territory, 36 yards to go till the end zone.
Let's see. Looks like
Snyder's over center, it looks like.
Yeah, we're bringing it.
So Jones with twins to either side. Ball on the left hash, 3rd and 11. Jones will drop back to pass, looking quick, has to get rid of it quick, and Westview left one, and there's going to be flag in the backfield, and we see who that's called on, trying to get to the outside edge. Is MASE, he does. Gained about half of it back like we talked about earlier. But we're going to see what this flag is called on, and it looks like we may have an illegal chop block.
That's a 15-yarder.
I saw the motion. Yep, illegal chop block. So MASE will be backed up 15 yards, and it will be 3rd down and 27.
That's going to put him on the other side of the 50.
By a yard. MASE will be back to their 49-yard. Hang on. Did we change a chop block to 10 yards?
Must have.
So never mind. It'll be 3rd down and 21. Still 3rd mile to go as MASE stays in Westview territory to the 47. 3rd down and 22.
3rd and 22. Well, as explosive and as speedy as they are, this is a very makeable down right here. But like I said, the Westview defense, like I said, does a good job of closing.
Defensive backs, Tayshawn Walker, Miles Brown, Kason Spalding, Ja'Kai Beard, and Colin Haskins. Westview brings pressure again. It's quick to the 50. And bottled up right around the line of scrimmage is MASE. And it's going to be 4th and 21. Aided by a penalty, Westview is one play away from a defensive stop. And the punt unit does come out. So this will be a Sharon Furniture and Appliance defensive stop by Westview. And the punt unit for the first time tonight comes out for MASE.
I believe that was Tayshawn Walker over there with the initial stop to push him out of bounds. These corners of Westview, they're fast enough to play in man coverage when you put as much pressure as we have here on this first series.
And they're fast to play off the ball. Miles Brown. And punt almost blocked, and good job by the Gunners to – it hits Westview, and Kason Spalding is going to get away with it. Bounces right into his hands, but almost danger for Westview as they will take over right around their own 20-yard line.
28 yards on the punt.
Kason Spalding wasn't quite aware of where that ball was going. It looks like the official spot will be on the 19-yard line. Chargers get the ball back, needing to go 81 yards.
Well, I'm sure Coach McConnell's not very happy with some of these mistakes that we've had so far with the penalties, and we got away with one right there on that muff. Let's see if the offense can take charge right here.
Base look for Westview. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Simpson. Hands off to Barnes. Barnes sidesteps a man. He will have right around the line of scrimmage and then shuffle his way forward to about the 22-yard line. Again, have 3 on the play. And they do get him to the 23, so again a 4. 2nd down and 6. Westview in the same formation. Barnes to the right of Simpson in the backfield. Simpson, he'll drop back to pass. Simpson looking over. Good coverage by MASE, but Simpson's going to go deep to Walker again. Walker under the ball. He catches this one in MASE territory right around the 35-yard line. Huge gain by Westview. And that's going to be a
44-yard play.
First down by the Chargers. R&R and Little Boutique, first down. Chargers going quick. Simpson going to the out route. That'll be to Walker. That's a backwards pass. Walker gets it. Chains weren't set yet. Walker still going. And Walker steps out of bounds. That will be up to the 20 official spot. And why are we spotting it in the middle of the field? Ball on the 20. Ball on the 21, excuse me. Yes. Whistles come now. Chains were not set. Westview going faster than the chain gang can move. Chargers all the way down to the 21-yard line in 2 plays, both thanks to Tayshawn Walker.
third first down of the night for the Chargers.
So another R&R and Liddell Boutique first down.
It's an adjustment for these officials here. I doubt if they've seen an offense move this fast down here in Memphis, even amongst their 6A and private schools.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Simpson takes a snap, fakes the handoff, goes over the middle. That'll be to Brown. Brown on the slant route on the RPO, gets inside to the 10-yard line. That'll be another R&R and Liddell Boutique first down, and the first C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity for the Chargers. First down, goal to go from about the 8. Simpson going fast again. Hands off to Barnes around the outside edge, and a good first contact by Pittman up front will limit Ace's gain to maybe a yard right at the 7. So second and goal to go. Chargers trying to get on the board for the first time this season. Simpson, hard count. Phoenix don't budge. Handoff to Barnes. Barnes on the right side, cuts back in, stays on his feet inside the 5-yard line. See if they give him the 4, and it looks like they will. It'll be third down and goal to go. Maybe down to the 3. Jaden Clark on the tackle.
I think he got 4 on the play.
Third and goal to go from the 3. Chargers trying to get on the board first. Hand off to Barnes. Barnes met in the backfield, and I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. If he did, it was barely. And it looks like it's going to stay at the 3. Fourth down and goal to go from the 3.
Well, you know, even if you don't score right here, you've got Mace back up in their own end of the field. And plus, the good part about it is you get to draw the first score early.
So fourth down, goal to go. 2 receivers either side. Barnes to the left of Simpson. Mace set a great stand here inside the 5. Simpson, he will pass. He's going to go and come back around, and that's going to be incomplete. Hit the turf.
Yeah.
So Westview turnover on downs as Mace will get the stop. Score stays knotted at 0. And Mace, they will have the ball at their own 3-yard line.
Thought it wasn't a bad ball thrown right there. Miles looked like he slipped on the turf trying to come back for that ball. But like I said, you've got them backed up a wall against our defense.
Once again, just like last season, another slow start. And while Mace is waiting to get back on the field, we're going to step aside for a very fast 30-second break.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work,
Back here on the Sports 731 Network in the ARS broadcasting booth. It's going to be handoff to the right side, and the Chargers swarm to the ball. They'll get forward progress to right around the 3 and 4-yard line for Mace. And it looks like it's going to stay a loss of a yard. So second down and 11 to go.
Tyler Dunphy on the play.
So into the first quarter, just much like last season up in Martin, it is 0-0 here down at St. Benedict. And with that, we're going to take another break, this time 60 seconds. We will flip into the field, and we will come back here in the second quarter with 12 minutes loaded back on the clock here on the Sports 731 Network.
Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours.
Friday nights are for Westview football, and Hometown Health Clinic is proud to support the community we call home. Serving families throughout Weakley County, with locations in Dresden, Gleason, and Greenfield, we're here for your healthcare needs close to home. Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours. Go Chargers.
If you're looking for the best in home generators, then look to Cayman Electric in Greenfield, Tennessee for your sales and installation of Generac home standby generators. Service and warranty repairs, free estimates, licensed and insured. Why sit in the dark during a power outage? Life is better with power. Cayman Electric has the experience you need with over 1,000 generators installed. Call today, 731-571-0767. Cayman Electric, your Northwest Tennessee Generac dealer.
And welcome back into the ARS broadcasting booth. At the end of the first quarter, no score between the MASE Phoenix and the Westview Chargers. Coach, getting kind of a little bit of deja vu, just different scene?
Well, it's not unusual when you have two quality teams in the first game of the season that have got good defenses. You're going to see good, solid defense like that. However, Westview had 95 yards total offense that first quarter to Mace's 32. Mace has been held to -1 rushing yards.
We have some other games going on tonight. We will get you the update here in a little while on games around the area, especially more in the 731 area code, as we are down in the 901 tonight. Second down and 11. Ball spotted on the about the 2-yard line.
Excuse me.
On the 3, actually. It's a loss of 1. Two receivers to the right. Jones in the backfield, running back to his right as well. He's going to go back to a comeback. Oh, what a grab. Mittens with glue on him for Jaden Dale. What a comeback route on coverage by the Kentucky Wildcat commit, Miles Brown.
I think he played that about as well as he could. The receiver made a great comeback for the ball and has got in a third and makeable situation. I think he picked up about 8 that time.
Yeah, around 3rd and 2. See if Mace can convert on this one. Mace, an explosive offense, also just trying to keep Westview's offense off the field, but the Chargers 0 for 2 on their offensive drives tonight. So 2 receivers to the right. Pistol look now. Running back behind Jones. That's going to be Desmond Wadley. 1 on the play clock. Barely get the snap off. It'll be a handoff to the right side. Wadley has space, runs into his own man, and he's going to have enough for the first down before being brought down by a host of Chargers. It's going to be a first down and 10 for Mace as they get up to the 18-yard line, just shy of their own 20.
You just want to try to – sometimes your goal in this situation is not necessarily a score, but just to get it out in a workable range where you can have room to punt and then flip the field. Was that Brown once again on the tackle? Or
no, Brown was blocked towards the outside.
Okay.
Looked to be more of, Tyler and Corey and Colin in on the collective effort.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the right. Ball on the right hash. First down and 10 for the Phoenix. Another pistol look. Wadley behind Jones. Handoff to Wadley. Wadley up the middle, and he's going to go down for a tackle for loss. Who gets out of the pile for Westview? That's going to be Drake Hickman. First time we've called his name in a notable way tonight.
I think Drake made his presence known right there. He just simply defeated the blocker and blew the gap in and just blew the whole play up.
Yeah, when you can do that, Drake Hickman, who's also another one of these full-time starters for Westview, a junior. He started all 3 years.
I believe he picked up an offer from Coach Simpson over the summer.
Well, when you got homegrown talent in your backyard, might as well offer them.
Oh, yes.
UT Martin getting ready to start their college football season here in about 2 weeks. And they'll actually be back down in Memphis in the middle of September when they come down to play Memphis. Jones, pressure off the edge and dumps it over to the cross route, and nothing but green grass in front for Mace. That's Cadence Nelson. Nelson, he will go the distance from their own 18-yard line. It's going to be an 82-yard touchdown.
He wasn't picked up that time. He just ran parallel with the line of scrimmage, and we missed the coverage right there. He was wide open, and he let his speed turn in. We didn't have a very good angle to try to tackle him that time. Nice play by Mace.
82-yard touchdown strike from Jones to Cadence Nelson.
They're going to go for 2, as most of these Memphis teams do.
So here we go, 2-point conversion attempt. Jones in the gun. He rolls out to his right, does Jones, throws, and that will be out of the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion. No good. 9:18 to go here in the first half. MASE strikes first, and for the first time tonight, Westview will be on their heels. We're going to take a quick 30-second break here on the Sports 731 Network.
No matter where you are in your life, whether you're raising children or farming or whatever it is you're into, if you need a lawnmower to take care of your beautiful lawn, or if you need equipment to roll 5,000 rolls of hay this year, or maybe you just need a utility vehicle so you can drive the kids down to the creek. When you go to First Choice Farm and Lawn, they're going to treat everybody the same. You'll get the same products and the same service. It's an easy decision. If I were you, I'd go to First Choice Farm and Lawn.
And welcome back to the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. My name is Jared Davidson, and alongside me tonight, Dan Skates, as MASE strikes first with an 82-yard touchdown toss from Jakari Jones to Cadence Nelson. 2-point conversion, no good, and Westview, they trail.
6-0. I'm trying to think how far into the season last year we trailed in a game. I
want to say it was
Lausanne, I think.
Yes, I want to say you're correct.
All right. But anyway, Westview has been able to move the ball. This time we just had breakdowns and penalties. But MASE, is most of these Memphis teams are, they can make the big play.
They get to the outside edge, and with these athletes, they will be gone. MASE now to kick off.
Better take good angles when you tackle them.
Bryant Pittman will kick this one short, and it will be taken this time by Corey Wells. Wells up the middle. He gets hit at the 40, still works his way forward, going to be right around the 45-yard line, and that's right around where the line judge will spot Wells. On the return for Westview, and the Chargers, they will have to go 55 yards.
23-yard return there by Corey Wells. Like I said, this is not a time to panic right here. This is a very confident team. Westview knows they can move the ball. It's just a matter of getting down in scoring position and just not having the breakdowns.
In the first quarter, Dyersburg and Dyer County tied at 7. McKenzie, with 23 seconds left to go in the first quarter, has a 7-0 lead on Huntington.
That's the battle of Mayo Bottom, they call it now. That's two teams that could be in the state championship games in their respective classes.
First down and 10 on the 45, and whistle blows, and that's going to be a delay of game. And clock wasn't set correctly. The head official will correct the wrongs, and they'll wave off the flag.
Back judge is the man that makes the call on the delay of game. They pick the flag up.
Twins to either side. See if the Chargers can find something to go here. Fake the handoff. Simpson has to get rid of it quick to Brown, and MASE all over these short passes. That's going to be a loss of 2. Second down and 12 upcoming back to the 43.
Man, their corners have really been impressive so far. I mean, Miles had the ball, and I mean, this guy was just on him, like they say, like a duck on a June bug. Second and -2 loss that time.
So here we go. Simpson blown up in the backfield, looking deep, steps up into the pocket, and he gets rid of it. That's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to say he's down before he passed it. MASE all over this Westview offense. Third down and long upcoming.
Loss of 5 on that play.
So third down at 17.
As they try to reset the chains back to their original positions.
Another third down attempt here for Westview.
It's Westview team looking like they're still in the honeymoon phase of a state championship. Here we go, third and long for the Chargers. Simpson drops back to pass. He's going to look deep, roll out to his left. Simpson gets rid of it and almost intercepted. That's going to be another stop by MASE, and Westview discombobulated, all out of sorts.
And the Phoenix are playing with a lot of confidence right now.
7:43 to go in the first half, and all of the momentum is on this home sideline.
Kenzer Pratt back to punt for Westview. Going to be very important right here. We get this punt off right here that the defense makes a statement.
This does not look like the same Charger team who came out and looked really good in the preseason against Huntington, who was a state title favorite, against Crockett County, who's looking to make noise in their region, could arguably be a favorite in their 4A region. Pratt gets this punt end over in, beautiful punt, and he's going to take a little backspin, and Westview's going to fall on it right around the 37, 38-yard line.
25 yards on the punt.
So here comes the Phoenix offense once again, and they will start on their own 37-yard line, trying to double up their lead.
Like I said, it's important. Like I said, no time to panic right here. Defense gets in here, gets a good 3 and out, then get back in decent field position right here. But like I said, the Phoenix definitely playing with some confidence right here on offense. They've been hitting the short routes. They've looked fairly fluid on offense right there. Defense, their secondary has been very impressive so far.
Yeah, and if you look at it, MASE, this sideline just constantly bouncing around, and you look over at the Westview sideline, one of those qualities that you talk about in a winning team is how you look throughout the game, and right now that Westview sideline is just dead as a doormat. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for the Phoenix. Jakari Jones in the backfield with his running back to his right. 4 on the play clock. Jones takes the snap. He'll swing it out, and Barnes, he'll get past the safety of Barnes, and another play by MASE, and trying to get to the house. Barnes makes a touchdown-saving tackle. And so they will get all the way right around the 20, does MASE, and just poor effort by Westview on that play. Could have had him wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage.
Well, I give Asa credit, even though the guy slipped out of his tackle right there. He hustled downfield to make a touchdown-saving tackle.
Right at the 20-yard line, a huge gain.
I think we had about a 43-yard play right there.
Westview in danger of going down double digits. I believe that only happened to them twice last year.
They have 77 yards.
First and 10
right now.
In the red zone. Jakari Jones in the backfield. Jones takes the snap. He'll drop back to pass. Has had a great night so far. Intercepted by Westview. That's Asa Barnes. Makes up for it. Barnes has one to beat. And, Jakari Jones, a touchdown-saving tackle. The Chargers get a stop. And they will get a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply defensive stop. Hopefully that gives some life to this offense, as Asa Barnes couldn't make the tackle on the play before initially. Makes up with it for the first turnover of the season forced by this Westview defense.
And that's why that young man is a Division I recruit. He just forgot about that missed tackle earlier, makes the play right there. Not a very good read there by the MASE quarterback, and Barnes was right there sitting on the route, makes the play.
Westview, they are now in MASE territory at the 47-yard line. And, Coach, they kept going back to those hook routes and comeback routes. Asa Barnes finally crept up and sat into the lane on 1. First and 10. Let's see if this Westview offense can capitalize on the turnover. So good at doing that last year. Barnes, keep feeding him. He's going to be past the 45-yard line, falls forward. Line judge closest to us in the broadcast booth is going to be right at the 44. Looks to be up to the 44. Gain of 3. Second down, 7 upcoming. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Corey Wells now into the game as Asa Barnes gets a breather. First time Wells has been in the backfield tonight. Simpson. He'll drop back to pass. Simpson rolls out to his left. He's going to tuck it in and run it himself. Had a few of these good plays last year. And Simpson slides, and I'll give him credit. Little flop job, and looks to be the line judge to the near side has him for a first down, and it will be a R&R and Lindell Boutique first down for Westview up to the 36-yard line.
He got 6 on the pickup. 4th first down of the night for the Chargers.
First and 10. Simpson drops back to pass. MASE bringing pressure against Simpson. Throws underneath to Ja'Kai Beard. First catch for him, or second catch for him tonight. And he's at the 30-yard line spinning around, and he's going to be right around that 30. Looks like they're going to have initial spot to the 29. Gain of, call it 7. Second and 3 upcoming.
Good job clearing the route out right there for Ja'Kai to make that play.
Spread offense finally coming to life for Westview. Quick again. He's going to go out to Tay Walker. Walker cuts underneath the blocked by Evans. Walker out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. It's going to be close to that first down marker, and I believe we will move the sticks. Another R&R Lindo Boutique first down at the 25. Actually, no. Scooted up to the 23. First and 10 for Westview. Trips to the right side. High snap. Simpson drops back to pass. Screen route underneath. Barnes blown up by Mace. Flag comes flying as well. Akeem Hunt on the tackle as well. We see this is probably going to be on Westview is the laundry. And so we have about 5:15 left to go in the first half. I believe we had to be a holding penalty.
Ball was up to 23.
See where they throw the flag at and start walking them back. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. First and 20, 10-yard penalty.
Third penalty of the night there for the Chargers.
Sweep to Barnes on the right side. Barnes trying to find the outside edge. Can't quite get there. Then does at the last second. Lowers the shoulder. Just shy of the 30, it appears.
Barnes on the carry. First hit in on the play is Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams in on the tackle as well.
Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 18.
Might say a while ago on the play there by Walker, we made the nice play. Like I said, Alex Evans made the nice block there to at least give us some room. Mace matches our speed on the outside tonight.
2nd and 18. Simpson fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, has to get out to the outside edge. Quick and does. Makes a man miss on the inside. Simpson inside the 20. Simpson steps out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line, right around the 11 or 12. And that's going to be a C.R. Wilson Lumberton Supply red zone opportunity and an R&R and Lindell Boutique first down. Simpson having to make plays with his legs. The offensive line getting beat up front here in this first half.
Looks
like at the 12.
Looks like a quarterback that just signed with the Rams on that run.
Older brother Ty made his preseason NFL debut, went 21-25. Simpson hands off to Wells up the middle. Wells has a gap and then lowers his shoulder. That'll be inside the 10-yard line. Gain of a few on the play. Coach, one thing I will say about this Mace team, along with being very athletic on the outside, they have made some very good tackles tonight.
Very much so. I mean, they're squaring up on them and getting the whole body into the tackle.
Jaden Clark in on the tackle. Second down and about 6 on the play.
31 yards rushing tonight for the Chargers.
Ball on the 9. Handoff up the middle again, and a good shoestring tackle off the edge for Mace. That's going to be Akeem Hunt again, right around the line of scrimmage. Akeem Hunt got the first touch of the foot. Third down and 6 to go.
That one thing good about this is goal to goal, so you can you've actually got a possible 6 plays right here if you can connect on 2 here.
Trips to the short side. Simpson drops back to pass, can get the first down without scoring. He's going to go for the end zone. Up and caught. It is in on the catch. That's going to be Miles Brown, and the Chargers finally on the board. A first response security services touchdown from 9 yards out. Simpson to Brown.
And the offensive line did a good job of protecting right there. Miles made a nice move. He was basically wide open in there. They did a recovery right there and Miles made a nice play to get the score.
We have proof of life. The Chargers will go for 2, and Corey Wells loses a helmet, it looks like, but will barrel. Actually, it's Finn Snyder losing the helmet, but Corey Wells will bulldoze it in. It's 8-6. The Chargers lead by 2. We're going to step aside for a quick 30-second break from the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
Ready to transform the heart of your home? Come to Tux in Martin, Tennessee. At Tux, our design team is here to help you create a kitchen that fits your style, your family, and your everyday life. From modern cabinets and stunning countertops to lighting, hardware, and all the finishing touches, you'll find everything you need in our large showroom with products you can take home today to jumpstart your project. You bring the ideas and we'll bring the experience. Schedule your free design consultation today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
Back in the ARS Roofing broadcast booth, the Chargers take a 2-point lead, 8-6 on a 9-yard touchdown strike from Graham Simpson to Miles Brown. And, Coach, you just said to me off the air that is touchdown pass number 101 for Graham Simpson.
And he needs 31 to become the all-time leader, but, I mean, that's a long way off right now. Chargers in a ball game right here, 8-6. Coach McConnell likes to go for that two-pointer after the first score sometime. The worst thing you're going to get if you get stopped, you still got a tie right there. And now you've got a 2-point cushion right now. And keep in mind, MASE only has one timeout here in this last 3:15. That could be critical if they get down here. But then this team's capable of scoring on one snap or even running this kickoff back.
So here at St. Benedict in Cordova, Tennessee, we'll say we are near the spot of, a little rush onside kick, and MASE is going to recover it. Then a little bit of a pile drive tackle. Westview almost the sugar huddle onside kick. Coach, I don't know if you remember this, but several years ago when Pat McAfee was the punter and kicker for the Indianapolis Colts, he did that on a, I believe, Monday night football game where he recovered an onside kick by himself.
And that was the only man on that front five that stayed up. And it looked like, I couldn't tell if it was a Snyder or if it may have been the kicker himself was about ready to recover it. But once again, that's showing confidence in the defense right now. They're on the other side of the 50. It's on the short side of the 50, other side of the 50 right now. But I believe we have confidence in the defense right now. But like I said, MASE has proven that they can strike quick.
So 3:15 left to go in the first half. MASE has the ball on their own 45-yard line. And, Coach, one thing we'll talk about it at halftime. One thing I think that Wesley's going to have to do this season is kind of make teams second-guess what they're going to do on offense. You know, teams see this quick offense and know that they're going to try to get it out to their athletes and let them work. I'm excited to see how Coach Matt McConnell's playbook gets opened up more and more, especially as we get into region play. But for now, twins to either side for MASE. Jones at the 40. Takes a snap, drops back. He's going to look deep. Has a cannon on the arm for himself. Ja'Kai Beard in coverage, but way overthrown the intended receiver, Cadence Nelson. 2nd down and 10 upcoming.
He was just throwing that away right there. That was good coverage right there by Beard. And you hear a lot about his offense. The guy's pretty good defensive back also.
Now, there's a reason why he's listed as a 4-star athlete on 24/7.
Six out of 11 tonight for the MASE quarterback, including their one touchdown. By the way, the Chargers have all 3 of their timeouts remaining.
So 2nd down and 10, 3:07. Clock stopped here in the first half. Same look for the Phoenix. Blitz coming, frame on the backside, and the out route a little bit too far out of the reach for the intended receiver, Jaden Dale, the junior. So 3rd down and 10. The Chargers, good coverage, a good mix of coverage and pressure here on this drive in the first 2 plays.
Good pressure there by Frame as he was basically in his face mask right there when he let that ball go. Well, close enough.
And as good of an athlete is that Bryant Pittman is on the defensive line, he's in that tackle spot as well. If Westview can force some pressure and force him to make some decisions on that offensive line, they can start to get into the backfield a little bit more. Pittman going to Ole Miss, I believe, to play defensive line. Phenomenal athlete up front. Wells will be on that side, as we just mentioned. Wells and the safety Barnes on the left side of the line. Twins formation. Westview, they do bring a blitz. Pressure, screen over, cross over the middle, covered well by Ja'Kai Beard. Hit stick, limits the game to 2, and it is going to be 4th down and 8. Coach, what a hit.
I like that stunt right there Coach Callens called where Corey Wells came as a twist right there, and he was basically unblocked, and the man was wide open, but great close once again by Ja'Kai Beard.
Well, did you notice how that play was designed for Westview on the defensive side? The same play that MASE hit for the 82-yard touchdown. He brings Asa Barnes on the blitz and lets Ja'Kai kind of sit over and play rover in the middle of the field and let him read that crossing route. Very well executed, very great play call by Coach Callens, and they're going to force the Phoenix to punt with 2:18 left to go here in the first half. Almost blocked. It did get tipped. It got tipped. And this is MASE is going to fall on it. MASE is going to fall on it. That doesn't mean they get it.
Finn Snyder got a hand on that ball.
The only thing that a blocked punt negates, I believe, is the roughing the kicker.
Well,
call.
he hit the ball first.
Yes, it's still going to be Westview football. Oh, man. The Chargers.
Only 18 yards on that punt.
Coach, where Westview surprised a lot of people last year in the special teams. Everyone talks about how good the offense and defense is. The special teams won them a couple games late last year as well against Dyersburg and Covington. Trips to the left side. Westview has the ball on the right hash. First down and 10 on their own 37. Simpson looking over the middle. He's going to take a shot himself. He has Miles Brown into the just out of the reach of the fingertips of Miles Brown. It looked so good from up here in the broadcast booth. Just under 2 minutes to go. Second down and 10, just out of reach for Miles Brown. Second down and 10 upcoming.
We're getting receivers open. It's just a little bit, just a tad overthrown right there.
Just trying to get that in-game chemistry built back up.
I know we've played 29 games in his varsity career. Excuse me, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Simpson screen over the middle. This is going to be caught by Tayshawn Walker. And once again, Mace is all over the short routes of Westview. That tackle made by Jaden Clark, the sophomore linebacker.
Their closing speed is unbelievable. Absolutely. It's Walker looked like he was getting ready for a head of steam, and the young man just chased it down, made a great play.
Third and about right between 13 and 14. Under 90 seconds to go. The Chargers are going to try to milk some clock here as they are in a third and long situation. Twins to either side. Graham in the backfield, Walker in motion left to right. They'll fake the sweep to Walker. Simpson, he's going to have green grass in front, and he will run it himself. Simpson tries to make a man miss, and Simpson drew a few of these penalties last year, keeps trying to bait the defense into a late hit penalty. Simpson will be out of bounds right around the 45-yard line, makes it fourth down and manageable. And Mace does have one more timeout, but Simpson does go out of bounds, and that does stop the clock.
We might.
It's going to be a fourth and long, too.
See, here comes Pratt into the game.
So 1:04 to go here in the first half, and here comes the punt unit.
Once again, this is confidence in the defense again. He knows Mace only has one timeout. If you can pin him deep.
I think if Simpson does go to they does slide instead of step out of bounds, you force Mace to burn that last timeout. Pratt back to punt.
Mason,
Mace has 10.
Punt safe.
That's going to be a roughing the kicker. Drop the flag. Westview's going to get a free first down out of this. Mace comes in and just levels the punter. That's going to be Akeem Hunt. Comes in just to level Kinzer Pratt.
That's definitely a 15-yarder.
That is a 15-yarder all day. I don't know if not even an attempt to block it. And that's going to be a mistake by Mace. 50 seconds left. Westview has timeouts. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down on the play.
Opportunity to turn this into a game momentum changer right here. They were going to have the ball down inside the 20, but.
So instead of having the ball in your offensive hands for Coach Cedric Miller's ball club, with a chance to go down and try to get a quick strike score before the half and then receive the ball at halftime, Westview's got a chance to extend their lead as they get the ball after the penalty on Mace's 40-yard line. It's an R&R and Lindo Boutique first down by way of a roughing the punter 15-yard penalty.
They gave us an extra yard on that. The line of scrimmage was a 34, and we're getting it on the 40. We'll take it.
And some questionable spots both ways on this crew so far, but
it's their first game too.
First game of the season for everybody. Twins to either side. Ball on the left hash. Westview has the ball on the Mace 40. I believe Westview has all three timeouts remaining. Simpson drops back to pass. Looking deep again. Simpson on the fade route and into the bread basket inside the 10. That's going to be Miles Brown again. What a throw and what a catch. It's an R&R and Lindo Boutique first down and a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity.
Well, you keep going back to that play right there. Sooner or later, the Kentucky Wildcat commit, he's going to make a catch on that.
So first and goal to go inside the 10-yard line. Looks to be about the 5 or 6. What's the 4 whistles on the field and
8th first down of the night there for Westview.
Mace will burn their last time out. Going to try to get their defense set. They burn the last time out. It's going to be a break real quick. We'll keep it right here.
Like I said, Westview is going to try to bleed as much of this time we can and score. So I figured Coach Miller decided, let's go ahead. We might as well burn this time out right now and get in a good defense. And I'll say this for Coach Miller. Everywhere, like I said, everywhere he's been, his teams have played solid defense. Back in 21, the MASE team that he's was coaching was by far the best defense that we had played all year. And fortunately, we made about 3 or 4 big plays, and our defense played well. And we won the game 16-0. So, but what I said, this is a typical Cedric Miller coach defensive team.
And Cedric Miller, such a great coach, especially in this area, one of the best in the 901. As you've seen it with his MASE teams last year, obviously dealing with injuries and the move to 2A, a 5-6 record, but he did take them to the first round of the playoffs where they fell against Milan. MASE has a very valid argument to be the best team in that 2A region outside of Memphis and possibly match up with the 4 seed of whoever comes out in that 2A region with, I believe, Huntingdon, Peabody,
Milan.
Union City, Milan, JCM, all those 5 collectively in there. You also have Halls and I'm forgetting the 7th team in there as well.
On the other side, Coach Mac McConnell is as good an offensive play caller as there is. We've seen around here in a while. He's got something that he probably hasn't run all night that he's going to pull right here.
100%. But also, too, he's not going to try to open up the playbook to give way to the region opponents quite yet. First down and goal to go from the 5. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Barnes has the ball, and Barnes hops over a man, and he's in. Touchdown, Asa Barnes from 5 yards out. The Chargers lead 14-6. A first response security services touchdown by Asa Barnes, number 1 on the season.
Well, I said he had something up his sleeve. That's been our best running play of the night. That and some of Graham's scrambles. But good job by our offensive line on that right side. They walled everybody in. And here's the muddle huddle, we used to call it, on the extra point.
This is probably one of my favorite extra points ever run. I love the shovel pass because no one seems to stop it. And here they go. They're going to do the swinging gate, and I think Asa thought they had somebody jump off sides.
Well, Kinzer's in there right there. He was lined up wide.
Yeah, I love the swinging gate formation. Pratt last season, 65 of 79 on extra points, and that one whistles before the you have encroachment, and usually when you get encroachment on an extra point, that's when the 2-point unit comes out.
Well, the offense is coming back in, looks like.
Yeah, Westview, the reason they do the swinging gate is to try to draw teams off sides.
It's a full 2-point, it's a full possession game right now. This will make it a 2-possession game before half. And MASE will get the ball to start the third quarter, too.
See what Westview decides to go with. Long time getting a play in and getting ready to go up here. Clock is not running. Play clock, that is. 35.4 to go here in the first half. Chargers lead 14-6. Trying to make it a 10-point ball game headed into the break. MASE to receive the second half kickoff. Wildcat to Asa Barnes. This was Dantes Joy's spot last year, and Barnes gets in, give him the octopus. An 8-point possession by Asa Barnes, 16-6. The Chargers up by 10 with 35.4 to go.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Like I said, MASE may very well be content to get this ball and just run the clock out, and because they're going to get the ball to start the third quarter. But a good response here by Westview, and Asa Barnes has pretty well jump-started the Westview on both sides of the ball. He made the interception, got us in good field position, and then the offense got a short field, and Graham's made some good throws, some nice catches there by Beard and Brown, and been a solid last few minutes, and hopefully we've got some momentum to go into halftime with right now.
And nothing like an 82-yard touchdown pass by the opposing team to wake up your entire team, because the following possession, that's when that interception happened by Asa Barnes that you mentioned, Coach. And Asa really got the team going. We talked about it. He had a chance to wrap up the running back by MASE on the play before that interception and did chase him down, try to force a fumble later on that run. But, Coach, Asa Barnes, he's one of your few veteran season leaders on this team. 4-year starter, as we mentioned, has made a name for himself here in West Tennessee and honestly all over the state of Tennessee. He's going to join an elite running back class at Tennessee next season. And one of his counterparts over at, I believe, Baylor, the running back over there, had himself a game last night on national television.
Kinzer's adjusted the ball right here. I think he's kicking this one deep. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. Kinzer getting the ball standing tall, and no one from Mace came up and got it, and they're just going to have to fall on it right around the 21, 22-yard line. Miscommunication on who was going to receive that one.
That's a free football right there, and the ball was – they were handling that ball like it was a grenade there before he finally had the presence of mind to just cut his losses right there and take it at about the 22. And they'll probably – well, they may make me eat my words, but I say they'll be content just to go in down by 10 here and regroup.
Coach, you remember back in 2022, a close game, a close region game back at the 2A level when Union City came to town. They had the ball pinned back on their own end zone, and they try to get cute and throw the ball at the end. And who picked that ball off, if you know what play I'm talking about? Quincy Hamilton. Quincy Hamilton picked it off and took it to the house, and then Westview blew the doors off Union City that year in the regular season contest after that moment right there. So Westview known to make teams pay when they try to get cute at the end of a half. We'll see what Mace decides to do, as they had to rush out there less than 5 seconds on the play clock. I don't know if Mace is going to get set. 2, 1. They don't get it off. That's going to be a delay of game. No, they don't call. It's going to be a handoff as Westview will swarm to the ball and get him down, as going to be a gain up to the 30-yard line just about. They're going to spot him at the 29, it looks like, with each line judge. 2nd and 3.
Give him 7.
And Mace doesn't have to run another play. They're going to try to get to the line quick, though. Trying to catch Westview sleeping. 10 seconds. Jakari Jones, he will snap it, and he will hand it off. And the running back will be breaking the tackle before he gets brought down. That's going to be number 20, Jaquan Welch, on the carry. Well, after a slow start, the Chargers, they will take a 16-6 lead into the halftime break. Westview gets 2 touchdowns by Miles Brown and Asa Barnes in the second quarter. And that will take us to a 60-second break here in the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours.
Friday nights are for Westview football, and Hometown Health Clinic is proud to support the community we call home. Serving families throughout Weakley County with locations in Dresden, Gleason, and Greenfield, we're here for your healthcare needs close to home. Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours. Go Chargers.
If you're looking for the best in home generators, then look to Cayman Electric in Greenfield, Tennessee for your sales and installation of Generac home standby generators. Service and warranty repairs, free estimates, licensed and insured. Why sit in the dark during a power outage? Life is better with power. Cayman Electric has the experience you need with over 1,000 generators installed. Call today, 731-571-0767. Cayman Electric, your Northwest Tennessee Generac dealer.
And welcome back in to the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network. My name is Jared Davidson, and alongside me this evening on a muggy West Tennessee night, Coach Dan Skates. It's the halftime show as the Chargers, they lead 16-6 here on the Sports 731 Network. I want to give a big shout out to our game day sponsors, West Tennessee Healthcare Volunteer Hospital, Brundage Insurance, and First Choice Farm and Lawn. Coach, was a slow start in that first quarter. The Chargers got down. It was scoreless first quarter, And then in the second quarter, both offenses came to life. Mace had an 82-yard touchdown strike. I believe that one was caught by Cadence Nelson. And then Westview, on the other hand, a 9-yard touchdown catch by Miles Brown after an interception by Asa Barnes. And then Asa Barnes got the octopus by himself, got a 5-yard touchdown run, and got the 2-point conversion at the end of the half. But what really propelled Westview to get started after that 82-yard touchdown, Asa Barnes' with an interception, making up for a play beforehand. And, Coach, we're back and rolling like normal.
Yeah, well, that's what your seniors do. I mean, not only was the fact that he made the big play, but he also got the 35-yard return. And most of the years when Westview has been competing for state championships, they've had defenses that have given the offensive short field. And first score tonight was about a 50-yard drive. Once Graham got in some rhythm right there, offensive line did a better job of picking up some of the MASE stunts right there, and then been giving Graham time to throw. And Graham's hurt him with his legs. Also picked up a couple of first downs. and made some good throws. The one he made to Brown there on the touchdown was a great play right there. And then, like I said, the defense got a nice 3-and-out play after the score. And, we got a 3-and-out. Then we had a short possession. The roughing the kicker, that's the play of the game so far. It's changed the momentum. And then might also point out where Finn Snyder also got a hand on the punt that gave us a short field before.
The roughing the kicker.
The roughing the kicker. So special teams have been big in Westview's favor so far.
Yeah, and you look at Graham, talked about him hurting Mace with his legs. Had 204 rushing yards last night. I said this in the offseason when I was having a conversation with some folks. Everyone's like, okay, well, is Graham, as good of an athlete as Ty? It's like, he hasn't had to use his legs as much in his first 2 years, and I really think when he gets in trouble, we're going to start seeing that part of Graham's game open up more in his upperclassman years.
Well, what's causing that is we're taking advantage of what they're giving us. Like I said, Mace is playing good man-to-man pressure on us right there, and that's leaving some gaps right there for the run. So you got to take what it's given to you sometimes. And here's the other thing: everybody talks about Westview running 4 and 5 wides and all that. When they run 4 wides, what this spread offense does is give the running game extra lanes or more space in the lanes. And I think we're seeing that tonight, especially more with the quarterback. And then Ace has earned some tough yards himself.
Coach, we talked about the 82-yard touchdown by Mace in that second quarter, early in that second quarter, where Cadence Nelson took just a dump-off crossing route. Later in that same quarter, Coach Cowens designs a blitz. He kind of backs Corey off, brings Asa down from the safety position, blitzes him off the right side of the offensive line, left side of the defensive line, and kind of lets Ja'Kai Beard roam at free safety. And Ja'Kai Beard read that same crossing route, same play design as earlier in the quarter with about 9 minutes left, blew up that play, and that's also another huge momentum spot as well.
You might say he baited him
into
making that throw because it looked like a play was there. And Ja'Kai using that closing Beard using that closing speed that I've mentioned many times tonight. Like I said, I don't know how many games we're going to have this year where you've got this much speed when all 22 players are out there. I think that's been the case tonight. And like I said, we may have about one more extra player that has got that type of speed. And on the other hand, you got Mace. They've been using their strength at the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, Mace has only I had them down there. They've got 12 yards rushing the football the first 2 quarters.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, real quick, we're going to step aside for our first break. When we come back, I'll let you get your stats in order, and we can go full stats. We'll have some games from around the area to update as well. But right now, Westview, they lead 16-6. We have about 10 minutes until we return to action here at St. Benedict High School. Once again, I'm going to step aside for a 3-minute break here from the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
For more than 50 years, L.I. Smith & Associates has helped build stronger communities. We bring trusted experience to projects large and small. We're surveying the past, engineering the future, and investing in the next generation because the lessons learned on local fields help shape the people who will lead and build our communities tomorrow. So have a safe and successful season. And when you're ready to build what's next, build with LIS.
Life can throw a curve your way, but we're here to save the day. From fender benders, big and small, Precision Auto Body does it all. Precision Auto Body in Milan, Martin, Dyersburg, and Lexington. PrecisionAutoBodyTN.com today. We'll get you back on the road the right way.
R&R on Lindell isn't just a place you shop. It's a whole vibe. Step through the peak door in historic downtown Martin and discover bold fashion, trendy finds, and looks made for your main character moment. Create your signature scented through Mixology perfume bar, then sip something scandalous from Glitter Affair Soda Company. Find your new obsession at R&R on 228 South Lindell Street, where style, sparkle, and flavor come together.
Since 1974, Sharon Furniture and Appliance has served the community with a wide selection of quality furniture and appliances. Upgrade your home today with GE and Cafe appliances, durable Speed Queen washers and dryers, and comfortable Capital bedding along with special order England furniture. Plus, add the perfect touch with rugs, lamps, prints, and unique gifts. Visit them today at 101 Main Street in Sharon or give them a call at 731-456-2840. Experience the quality and service you can trust at Sharon Furniture and Appliance.
For more than 50 years, Thompson McConnell Hurst CPAs has been helping businesses and individuals across West Tennessee succeed. From accounting and tax services to bookkeeping and business valuation, you get big experience with the personal attention of a small, trusted local firm. Small firm, big experience, great value. Thompson McConnell Hurst CPA is your trusted financial partner, rooted in the community and committed to your success. Thompson McConnell Hurst CPA, 716 South 1st Street, Union City.
Looking to update your floors? Start at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Step into our large showroom and explore a wide variety of flooring choices, including hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, and more. Compare styles side by side until you find the perfect fit for your home. And if you're planning a bigger project, their team can help pair your flooring with cabinets, countertops, and other design elements for a seamless look. Discover your new floors today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
To the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. Once again, my name is Jared Davidson. Alongside me tonight, Coach Skates. And before we get going any further into our halftime show, let's give a big thank you to our sponsors. First off, our game day sponsors, West Tennessee Healthcare Volunteer Hospital, Brenda Insurance, First Choice Farm and Lawn, ARS Roofing, 5 Seasons Men's Shop, and Union City and Martin. We're going to have some awesome clothing coming to the broadcasters. Thank you so much for that. First Choice Farm and Lawn again, Scott Taylor State Farm, R&R and Lindell Boutique, Wendell Alexander Realty, and Skyhawk Rentals, C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply, First Response Security Services, First Choice Farm and Lawn, once again, Sharon Furniture and Appliance, and then we got Tux of Martin, Tennessee, West Tennessee Public Utility District, Precision Auto Body of Martin, Weekly Ford Nissan, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Thompson McConnell and Hurst CPAs, K-Men Electric, Hometown Health Clinics, R&R Pools and Spas, L.I. Smith & Associates, American Roofing Soft Wash, Extreme Customs and Midtown Motors, West Tennessee Healthcare Volunteer Hospital, and the Color Shop family. Thank you all for sponsoring our broadcast of Westview Athletics. And now, Coach Skates, giving you some time. What are our stats looking like here in the first half of this Week 1 matchup?
Well, so far, first downs, Westview has 8. MASE has 5. Rushing, Westview has run the ball 14 times for 62 yards. MASE has run it 7 times for 8 times for 12 yards. Passing the ball, they're 7 of 13 for 95 yards, 1 touchdown, or 1 interception, 1 touchdown. 82 of that was on 1 play. Meanwhile, Westview has thrown the ball 15 times, completed 12, 123 yards, and, of course, 1 touchdown. Penalties in the game, didn't have a chance to get all those numbers right there. Fumbles, each team, Westview fumbled once on a punt, but it was they recovered it. MASE, I think, has yet to recover, yet to fumble. They have had 1 interception, so 1 turnover there for MASE, 0 there for Westview. Penalties in the game right now. Didn't have a chance to get that. Of course, we started out first series of the game before Westview ran a play. It was 1st and 20 right there. But Westview so far had 3 penalties in that first quarter for a total of 20 yards. MASE had 1 also there for 10 yards. And as we get the rest of them up right there, they've had 2 big penalties in the game. They have 5 for 45 yards. Westview, on the other hand, has committed 3 penalties so far that we have for 4 penalties for 30 yards. Punts in the game, Westview has punted once for 28 yards. MASE has punted twice in the game for 37 total yards, a 19-yard average.
All right.
So that's what we've got lined up so far.
Yes, sir. And Real quick before we take our last break of this halftime show, let's get some score updates from around the 731. 21-14, Dyer County over Dyersburg at halftime. Obion County over Lake County by the same score, 21-14 at half. TCA over Dresden, 35-0 at halftime. One that's closer than I think a lot of people expected, Coach. Peabody over Ripley, 7-0 at half. That one a little bit closer than I think a lot of people in the area foresaw. Milan up 42-0 on Southside at halftime. Westview over Mace, 16-6 here. Riverside over Camden, 13-8 at halftime. Covington over Lakeland, 26-0 in the third quarter. Humboldt up on Halls, 28-0. I'm telling you, that Humboldt team, I've been talking to people, that Humboldt team is going to be a really good team in that 1A region this year. Coach Crockett up on Nashville Prep, 55-0. Scotts Hill in an odd score. We got some baseball action, it looks like. 2-0 over Brewston at halftime in that one. Huntington over McKenzie, 14-7 at halftime. Gibson County up 18-0 on West Carroll around halftime as well. Waverly over McEwen, 8-7. And Fulton County over Gleason, 12-0 at half as well. Coach, I believe that is all the scores that we have right now from around the area. Anything really stand out to you before we take this last break?
Well, I think we figured the Huntington-McKenzie score was going to be close. Like I said, both of those teams have got excellent chances of getting to Chattanooga. And the one that surprised me right there, Peabody. Peabody's got a fairly young team. We didn't know what to expect out of Ripley. Ripley has only won one game in the last two seasons, so it's hard to get a read off that one right there. Humboldt and Halls, everybody's talking about Humboldt in single A especially. They may be the favorite in that Region 7 this year. Some of the other ones, Covington over Lakeland. Oh, Covington got hit hard by the transfers. They thought their entire defensive line was coming back, and two of them transferred to a neighboring school, and then another one to another county school right there. So, and then the Dyersburg-Dyer County game. Dyersburg, a lot of people were talking about Dyersburg may be one of the ones that challenges for that second place in this region this year.
They will definitely challenge for that as well. Close game with the Dyer County team in that one as well. We're going to step aside for a 3-minute break. When we come back, Mace will receive the second half kickoff here on the Sports 731 Network.
The future doesn't suddenly arrive. It takes shape a little more every day. In the homes we build, in the routines that start our mornings, and in the comforts we count on. That's the power of natural gas. Reliable, efficient, helping homes work better today for a cleaner energy future tomorrow. Because the future isn't something we wait for. It's something we live. Natural gas, fueled for the future.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
Every number tells a story, and behind every story are people who care. People who live here, work here, and take care of their neighbors every single day. Because at West Tennessee Healthcare Volunteer Hospital, caring for Martin isn't just what we do, it's who we are.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find a full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Got a leaky roof? Missing shingles? Or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement. No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
The Color Shop family of businesses is Northwest Tennessee's premier home renovation, paint, flooring, restoration, and construction company. The Color Shop also offers new home construction and renovation, along with plumbing and electrical services. For nearly 50 years, the Color Shop family has served this community. They have the experts for every home improvement project. Visit the Color Shop today in Martin or check out their website, colorshopmartin.com. The Color Shop. One call handles it all. Go Chargers!
And welcome back into the ARS Roofing broadcast booth. Got about 50 seconds until the second half gets underway. Westview, they will kick off to MASE. As MASE, they won the coin toss to start the game, and they deferred to the second half. Jared Davidson here in the booth alongside me, Coach Dan Skates. As Westview, they lead 16-6. And Graham Simpson, your leading rusher. Don't think anybody would have thought about that one here tonight. But the Chargers lead by 10. And if the defense, they can hold up they've held up pretty well besides one big play, which was the 82-yard touchdown. Let's see if they can get this one started again in the second half and keep that momentum. Always those first few minutes, those first couple drives outside of halftime, always the most critical in a ball game like this. As MASE down 2 possessions, a chance to cut into that lead as we start the second half.
Like I said, Graham Simpson, our leading rusher, had rushed 5 times for 26 yards. Asa Barnes has rushed 8 times for 24 yards and has a score and has a 2-point conversion also on the night. Our leading receiver, Miles Brown, has 4, has 19 yards. Tayshawn Walker has caught 2 balls for 51 yards. Had the big 44-yarder.
Yep, and
that set up a score.
Already at pretty much half of his total yardage receiving-wise last year. 8 catches for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns. Last season on the receiving end of things, had 3 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown as well. Another Sugar onside kick in Westview. Ball still on the ground, and I believe MASE is going to come away with it, but we have a scuffle on the bottom of the pile for the football. And here's the world's best game of who can point.
If it was an election, Westview would win it because they've got the most hands pointing toward the goal line. Haven't decided yet.
MASE fans not happy here on the home side. And it looks like they will signal for MASE football. MASE was the first one there, so they will have the ball at their own. To be at their own 42.
And they're wiping the flag off.
I don't even know what there could have been a flag on there for.
May have been an illegal procedure. It is possible to have that on a kickoff.
They back him up to the 40, so MASE will start this drive on their own 40.
Once again, trying to get that short field. Favorable field position here for MASE to start off the third quarter.
Here we go, different formation here. Man in motion is Nielsen from right to left. They'll fake the sweep and hand it off to the side he came from. Blockers in front. Speed for MASE. First play. Stays on his feet. Accelerating towards the 20. Stays in bounds before stepping out. That's going to be, I believe, Desmond Wadley.
Finn Snyder got the tackle.
Desmond Wadley on the carry. Quick accelerating speed as he gets right at the 20-yard line on the right hash in the red zone. Big play by the Phoenix to start the second half. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Nielsen to the short side. Wadley in the backfield with Jones. They'll fake the sweep. They'll hand it off to Wadley again. Wadley behind his blocker. He's going to fall inside the 15-yard line.
Looked like the same play.
It was. If it ain't broke, don't fix it for the Phoenix.
Tyler Dunphy made the tackle.
Let's see where they spot this. Right around the
8-yard line.
That's going to be spotted at the
like
13. Angle a little weird up here at the broadcast booth, but same formation again for MASE. Different running back into the ball game now. That's Gilkey, the freshman. Same play again. Handoff to Gilkey on the right side. Gilkey inside the 10, spinning his way close to the 5. That's going to be enough for a first down. So first down and goal to go.
They've got us outnumbered over there.
They're loading up that right side, and it's that motion by Nielsen is taken away. that side of the defense for Westview, and they're just running it back to that side. Offensive coordinator for the Phoenix finding something that's working. First and goal to go. Ball spotted on the 7-yard line.
You're good.
Same formation again for Mace. First and goal to go. 4 opportunities to punch it in and cut to the lead. Handoff again. Gilkey behind his blockers, and he's going to be inside the 5-yard line this time. Right around the 4 is where the line judge walking up to spot the ball.
That looks like just a pure ISO play, what we used to call an old ISO play that time.
Gain of 3 up to the 4. Second and goal to go.
Looked like they used a tackle to block down on our tackle on that side and then had a guard come around and lead up the hole.
9:50 to go here in the third quarter. Mace, one quick play, got them into the red zone, and now trying to capitalize. Second and goal to go from the 4. Handed off again. Gilkey has a gap in. Gilkey, he's going to gain maybe 1.5, 2 yards. It's going to be third and goal to go. So a gain of 2 on the play. Westview trying to bend and not break. 2 opportunities to go for Mace, trying to gain 2 yards.
Well,
and checking back into the game, Jaden Dale.
Good test for our short yardage defense right here.
Mace breaks the huddle. Jakari Jones in the backfield. I don't know if that's Jones. It's going to be a Wildcat formation with Dale. Delay a game. That should be a delay a game. Whistle does blow. Did they get the timeout off? And if they do get the delay game before a timeout, then this is going to be huge. Oh, they're going to grant the timeout to Mace.
Well,
and with that timeout, we will step aside for a quick 30-second break here on the Sports 731 Network.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
Back here in the ARS Roofing broadcast booth, as it'll be third down and goal to go from the 2. Still in a Wendell Alexander Realty and Skyle Reynolds timeout. Mace trying to punch it in from 2 yards out. A big play.
Got
them into the red zone.
Mace is 2 out of 6 on third down tonight.
So if you play the numbers, then Westview statistically win the third down opportunity here. But 3rd and 2. Another Wildcat look with Jaden Dale in the backfield as Jakari Jones not in the game. Gilkey to his right. Dale, he's going to take it himself. Dale trying to bounce to the outside, sidesteps a man. He's still on his feet, and I don't know if he got it. It's going to be 4th and goal to go.
He just got back to the line of scrimmage. Ja'Kai Beard made a good play right there, and it looked like Drake Hickman was over there on the play too.
Ja'Kai Beard in his first game for the Chargers, making his presence felt on the defensive side of the ball. So a loss of 1 even maybe on the play. 4th and goal to go. Ball spotted on the 3.
Finn Snyder was in on the neighborhood too. Well,
here we go. Trying to get a stop here on 4th and goal.
And like I said earlier, I said it for Westview, if Mace doesn't score right here, you've got Westview 98 yards away from the scoring. So
Jones back into the game. 4th and goal to go from the 3-yard line. Gilkey to his right. Whistle's blown. Play clock 0. And we have a delay of game.
That changes everything.
That changes a lot. From 4th and goal to go from the 3 to 4th and goal to go from the 8. A little bit more room to work for Mace's athletes, but for Westview, you can have a little bit more room to work yourself.
Well, when you get down here inside the 10-yard line, trying to throw the ball, you're throwing into an area that's really been shrunk. Going to have you might have a tight man pressure right here. low man wins up front.
4th and goal to go from the 8. A pivotal drive out of the halftime break. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 4th and goal to go from the 8. Jones drops back to pass. He's looking left, will throw it. It's going to be incomplete. It's a defensive stop for the Chargers. On 4th and goal to go from the 8. The Chargers bend, don't break. A Sharon Furniture and Appliance defensive stop, and that's Keyshawn Frame with some pressure in on that one.
That was just as good as a sack. Man, it's a pressure right there. Keyshawn Frame, young man who's really worked hard in the weight room in the winter, had a good spring practice, had a good preseason. Man, he's made 2 big plays tonight on pressure. Great play.
You can judge a defensive lineman and a linebacker by how many sacks they get, but if you really want to see how much they impact the play, go look at their pressure rate in a QB hurry. So,
well, let's hang a star by that play right now.
So 1st down and 10 for the Chargers. 92 yards to go to score. This is where they like to go deep. Spread out wide. Simpson drops back to pass. Better protection. Goes on the comeback route, and that's going to be caught on the far side. Looks like the knee may have been down on the catch, but they're going to say it wasn't. It's going to get up to the 15-yard line. That's going to be Miles Brown. Brown's going to walk off the field gingerly. 2nd down and 3 upcoming. Good play by Simpson to Brown. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Simpson hands the ball off to Barnes on the right side. Barnes has the gap on the outside, spins right around the 20, has enough for the 1st down. It's going to be an R&R on Lindell Boutique. 1st down and 10 for Westview as Asa Barnes gains it. It's going to be Nelson on the tackle. 1st and 10. Ball spotted right around the 20. Simpson will drop back to pass. He's going to dial up a deep bomb and overthrows both receivers, Evans and Spalding, down the field with 4 MASE defenders around them. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10.
There's a 3rd down opportunity now for Westview.
2nd down.
Or excuse me, 2nd down, but
so
there we go.
2nd down and 10. Ball on the
that's why they put an eraser on my pencil here.
And over the middle, that's going to be caught by Miles Brown. Brown's had an active night on the receiving end. Past the 30, has enough for the 1st down, and he's going to be dragged out of bounds right around the 40.
That's a nice
call him out of bounds at the 37-yard line, it appears to be, so a gain of 17. Flag on the play. It's going to be against the Chargers or the Phoenix. Too many men on the field on MASE. That penalty is declined, so the 17-yard gain will stand.
Okay, if you've got 12 men on the field, if he participates, it's 15. If he doesn't, he's getting off the field, it's only 5.
I believe the flag was thrown before. I believe the flag was thrown right at this play as the play started.
Okay, well, then in that case, if that was 15, I would take it. 15, it's added to the end of the run.
So here we go, a 17-yard gain and an R&R on Lindell Boutique. 1st down by Westview.
5, you go back to the previous spot.
1st and 10 from the 37. 2 receivers to the right. It'll be a handoff to Barnes. Barnes hesitates, fires through the gap, lowers the shoulder. He'll be just shy of the 45-yard line. Spot him right about the 43, maybe the 42. The 2nd and medium, right around the 43. Trips to the short side of the field. Westview going quick. They'll screen it out to Walker. Walker has a blocker in front, lowers the shoulder, and then gets past the 45-yard line. Walker fighting for every last inch on that play, up to the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and short.
They gave him a first on that.
Okay. They'll give him a first. So an R&R on Lindell Boutique, 1st down. Ball on the 47. Another handoff to Barnes. That offensive line getting push on this drive, and Barnes, who averaged 9 yards a carry last season, he fires it into MASE territory at the Phoenix 46-yard line. Ball on the left hash, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Charger offense finding a rhythm. Another handoff to Barnes. Barnes, the stamina high, runs over a man past the 40, spins on his feet. Asa Barnes dragging some Phoenix down to the 25-yard line as Asa Barnes, there's the grown man strength we saw last season, and he's only gotten stronger. The Tennessee commit gets the Chargers and R&R on Lindell Boutique first down up to the 25.
Well, we're talking about the Chargers and their big playability. Before that play, they're basically nickeling and diming the Phoenix right now with the short runs and the tough power runs.
The workhorse on this drive is Barnes. Barnes hesitant through the gap but patient into the red zone. Asa Barnes churning those legs down just shy of the 15, appears to be the 16, a gain of 9 as Asa Barnes carrying the load on this drive for the Chargers. He's going to stay into the ball game. Second down and 1 after a gain of 9.
49 yards rushing this period for the Chargers.
Another handoff to Barnes. Has enough for the first down. Lowers the shoulder to C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Red zone opportunity and another R&R on Lindell Boutique first down. Asa Barnes. He's going to get a breather now as Corey Wells comes into the ball game. We see if Westview continues it. Now that Barnes is out of the game, Phoenix may be expecting a pass. Trips to the short side of the field. Ball on the left hash. First down and 10 to go. Simpson, he will drop back to pass. He's going to go over the middle, and just dropped by Miles Brown. Would have been his second touchdown catch of the evening, but just over the middle, cannot quite corral it on the slant route. Second down and 10.
Nice pattern run by Miles. Just couldn't finish carrying it in right there.
Got the right amount of depth to keep the corner behind him as well. 4:32 to go here in the third quarter. Chargers up by 10.
Offensive line is really getting good leverage on this bigger MASE team.
Barnes back into the ball. I know it's still Wells. Simpson rolling out to the right, and the flags come flying. That's going to be a hold on Alex Evans, so that one will be incomplete. Holding in the backfield. I believe that's going to go on Evans. Simpson trying to roll out to the right, and once the pressure off the right edge came across the line, you got to let go, or else you get a penalty called.
I think they changed that rule years ago where they marked that from the line of scrimmage instead of where the hold occurred.
I believe so as well.
Anyway, it just gives another room to get more yardage on the stats.
And they will back it up to the 22, 23. Are they right in between there?
It'll be second and 20 from the 22.
Second down and 20. Chargers have played from behind the sticks some tonight, gotten themselves into penalty trouble. Had 2 penalties before they even ran their first play from scrimmage today as well. Twins to either side of the field. Simpson fakes the handoff. He looks to his right, steps back up the middle. Simpson's going to run it, and Pittman's going to pull him down. The Ole Miss commit drops Simpson for a loss in the backfield to the 25. They're going to spot it back to the 26, so a loss of 4.
And one of the few second time tonight that they've got 2, Graham.
There's the first sack of the night for Jamarcus Pittman as well. Third down, 24.
Well, do you try to, you can 2 down the territory right now. You can go for the whole bundle right now or at least get yourself in an area for maybe a field goal. However,
Kinzer Pratt was 2 for 2 on field goal tries last year.
However, a field goal will only give you like a 13-point lead, but then since MASE doesn't have a kicker, they might try that.
Simpson drops back. Simpson rolling out to his left, has to outrun him, and he will step out. Side flag comes flying. Simpson wanted a late hit, keeps trying to bait it, and he's got to be careful. There's a flag in the backfield.
Looks like holding.
MASE may accept it. And they will. Honestly, Coach, kind of a shocking decision. You would have had 4th and forever instead of 3rd and forever.
They have to go to the 4 for a first down.
Have to go to the 4 for a first down, and it's 3rd and 30.
This is still a 2-down territory here.
Yes, 100%.
I'm going to say it. But with our offense.
3:26 to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 30.
Well, another thing is the offense is doing, it's chewing the clock right now. This has been about a 5-minute drive here.
Trips to the right side of the field. Ja'Kai Beard alone to the short. Corey Wells in motion. Simpson will go underneath, being held. Oh, it's intercepted by the lineman. Simpson can't make the tackle. On his way to a pick six is going to be Chase Jefferson. Read the screen the entire way, and MASE goes wild on the sideline.
Well, that's taking the penalty was a good play after all there by MASE. And that has changed the complexion of this game here with 2:51 to go in the third quarter.
2:51 to go in the third quarter. Read that screen the entire way, in Westview all in their own head.
MASE is late getting some people onto the field for this conversion. They're still a man short. They need to either call timeout or get a
waste of timeout,
or it's another penalty.
Yeah, they haven't even started the clock either. So MASE goes for two here, trying to cut it to a 2-point ball game. And they're going to throw it over the middle, and it's caught, and he got it. He got it right at the goal line. 2-point conversion, good. And with that, we're going to take a quick 30-second break here on the Sports 731 Network. Westview leads by 2.
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Dynamics Physical Therapy keeps West Tennessee moving. All ages, all stages. Schedule your appointment today at dynamics.live.
And back here in the ARS Roofing broadcast booth, 2:32 to go in the third quarter, and a pick six by the big man Chase Jefferson takes it to the house, and the 2-point conversion is good. 2-point ball game, 16-14. Buckle up, folks. We got 14 and a half minutes of game time left, and we are in for a good one.
We haven't been in this situation since the Lausanne game last year, or since the Covington game. I forgot.
Covington. Return man catches it up front. That's Ja'Kai Beard. Beard on the outside. And once again, great open field tackling by MASE. On the tackle for the Phoenix right there is the Kevion Jones.
Well, we've averaged about 22 yards exactly on the kickoff returns tonight.
MASE, this defense, I just mentioned it, impressive open field tackling on first contact. Not a lot of broken tackles by this Westview offense tonight. 16-14, 2:23 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see if Westview can rebound after the pick six. So Graham Simpson, only 3 interceptions last year, has his first one of the season here in week 1.
That's the first pick six against Westview since McNary Central game 2 years ago. Graham didn't throw that one, but that's the first one he's had in his career.
Going out to the right. That's going to be Haskins over the middle. That's caught by Tay Walker. Walker sidesteps back to the sideline. Walker has enough for the R&R and Lindell Boutique first down into Phoenix territory at the 46-yard line.
And that's just a good way to get back after. You don't hold your head down about that interception. You just go right back to work.
Receiving core on the field. Walker, Haskins, and Brown. Simpson, first down and 10 in Phoenix territory. Drops back to pass. Has to roll out to his right. Simpson will tuck it and run it himself and sidesteps inside and will fall forward right around the 42-yard line. Looks to be a gain of 4. We'll bring up second down at 6.
Crazy game sometimes. It looked like Westview was driving down the field, then the penalty, then the interception, and we got us a 2-point game right now. Westview has come back with a first down, and let's see.
They're going to spot him at the 43, the 43-yard line.
Picked up 3 on that.
Second down and 7, so instead of a gain of 4, there we go. Second and 7. Handoff up the middle. That'll be Asa Barnes pushing his lineman in front of him. Falls forward about 2 yards shy of the 35 up to the 37. And a late flag comes in. Alex Evans driving a defenseman back blocking, and that flag came out a good almost 10 seconds after the play was whistled dead. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Westview. They're going to get tackled a 15-yarder for blocking through the whistle and not throwing the flag until a good 3 counts after the play was over.
And I believe that's a dead ball foul, so it may wind up being third down, since I don't think he had the first before that.
Are they going to call it? So they called it unsportsmanlike, but are they?
Is that second down on the box over there? I believe that's a third down. Oh, a second, excuse me. Must have been before the whistle.
Takes the handoff, goes underneath. That will be caught on the right side. It's going to be Miles Brown. Brown falls down. And that's going to bring up what appears to be third down on the sticks, but getting chippy out on the field right now.
It's about a 4-yard pickup, I think. It's third down.
So now third down and 12, and Miles Brown slow to get up. Could have a cramp by Miles Brown stretching out that leg.
Yeah.
And
he came off the field in the drive before, then came back and made a nice reception 2 plays later. 59.4 seconds to go, third quarter. Chargers up 16-14. Here's an injury timeout.
Yeah, we do have a timeout on the field, so Miles Brown being tended to with a cramp. We'll keep it right here. Coach, 16-14, Westview been once again slow out of the locker room again. You know, they had the pick six that kind of brought all the momentum back to the home sideline of MASE, and now Miles Brown slow to get up. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that put Westview even further behind the sticks. This Charger team, early season penalty woes, can't seem to get out of their own way in week 1.
And against the team, like I said, MASE was a team that was made the classification up last year, beset by injuries most of the year. Like I said, they played a tough game in the playoffs last year, and like I said, they've got a lot of people coming back, including a D1 commit, tackles fixing to go to Ole Miss. So they've got every right to feel that they can make some noise this season, especially. I know they were talking about they're probably maybe the best team in this 2A region down here.
Region 8 in Memphis. So Asa Barnes will go out wide along with Kason Spalding, Colin Haskins, and Tay Walker. Kai Beard still trying to learn the offense over on the sideline. Empty backfield. Simpson drops back to pass. He's going to go deep. Has a man, and it's Asa Barnes. It's right through his hands. Asa Barnes couldn't watch it all the way in. Another self-inflicted wound, and that will be 4th down and 12. And we'll more than likely see Kinzer Pratt in the punt unit come on.
Well, I know he's probably – there's nobody feels worse about that than Asa does, because he felt he could have brought that in. Now, once again, the Phoenix brought some closing speed down there. Offensive line did a great job giving Graham time to throw, and that would have put the Chargers down in the red zone. Once again, you're leaving the door open for MASE right here.
Pratt will stand at his own 37. High snap, corrals it. Pratt gets this one out, and this one is going to be a good end-over-end punt. It's going to take a bounce at the 16 and roll into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback, as that one just had a little bit too much steam on it. And it'll be a touchback as MASE will start this upcoming drive on their own 20.
48-yard punt there by Kinzer Pratt.
So we see what happens here with MASE. 21 seconds to go until we get to crunch time in the fourth quarter.
Like we said, most of our games last year were pretty well decided by halftime, with the exception of the 2 Covington games, the Dyersburg game, this game, and also the game with Lausanne. So pretty good. I know sometimes the penalties and the turnovers may have hurt you, and you think your own worst enemy, but getting a good test here early here for the Chargers.
1st and 10 for MASE on their own 20. Jones will hand off, fumble on the ground, and it's picked up by MASE. Bounced right back to the running back. Jaquan Welch.
Drake Hickman there. And Finn Snyder there.
Jaquan Welch on the carry. He fumbled but recovered the ball.
And so that could very well be the last play of the third quarter, and it is. It's a 3-yard loss by Mace. When we come back, we flip into the field. Crunch time here in week 1. Westview, they lead 16-14 in a 2-point ball game. We're going to take a 60-second break here from the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
No matter where you are in your life, whether you're raising children or farming or whatever it is you're into, if you need a lawnmower to take care of your beautiful lawn, or if you need equipment to roll 5,000 rolls of hay this year, or maybe you just need a utility vehicle so you can drive the kids down to the creek. When you go to First Choice Farm and Lawn, they're going to treat everybody the same. You'll get the same products and the same service. It's an easy decision. If I were you, I'd go to First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Ready to transform the heart of your home? Come to Tux in Martin, Tennessee. At Tux, our design team is here to help you create a kitchen that fits your style, your family, and your everyday life. From modern cabinets and stunning countertops to lighting, hardware, and all the finishing touches, you'll find everything you need in our large showroom with products you can take home today to jumpstart your project. You bring the ideas, and we'll bring the experience. Schedule your free design consultation today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
Crunch time here in Cordova at St. Benedict. Westview, they lead Mace 16-14. It's going to be 2nd down and 13 for the Phoenix.
Got to avoid the big play right here if you're Westview on defense.
One offensive touchdown for the Phoenix here. Kyle Jones, he's going to go deep over the middle of the field. Busted coverage for Westview, and they catch a break. Jakari Jones had a man wide open, streaking down the field, Leandrew Branch. And Westview busted coverage, and Jones just overthrows it.
Like we said, timing the quarterbacks has been inconsistent tonight. Receivers have been getting open, both sides.
3rd down and 13.
5 straight incompletions there by Mace.
Right around the 17-yard line for the Phoenix. A stop here, and you turn around and score if you're Westview. Can and will give you some breathing room. 2 seconds on the play clock. 1. Coach Miller's got – no, he didn't. They snapped it. They got it off. Westview wasn't ready for it. Out route, and it's incomplete. The Chargers catch another break. The Chargers caught lacking again. Thought there was going to be a delay of game penalty. It brings up 4th down and 13.
It looked like our sideline was calling timeout.
It's going to be a Sharon Furniture and Appliance defensive stop. The Chargers catching a break.
We put pressure on the kicker both times tonight. I suspect Westview's going to bring it again. Finn Snyder got a hand on one of them. Keyshawn Frame put some pressure on him the first time.
Low snap, rolls back. They get the punt off. It's going to be a short one. Westview just going to call Peter and get out of the way. It's going to take a friendly Phoenix bounce right to the 41-yard line, and that's where Westview will set up shop already in Phoenix territory.
24 yards on that punt. And once again, we're getting the ball on the favorable side of the field.
It'll be the second time that Westview, I believe, has started tonight in Phoenix territory. Westview has got to find some consistency on offense. It has not been a consistent night whatsoever.
Had 58 yards rushing there in that third quarter. 68.
So 1st down and 10 for Westview.
We've got 191 yards on the ground tonight.
Chargers. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Brown in motion. They fake the toss to Brown. Hand off to the other SEC commit, Asa Barnes. He backs his way past the 40-yard line. Gains a few on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Think you're going to see a heavy dose of that right now.
The one thing that can keep your offense consistent is a good running game, and Asa Barnes provides just that.
Here's the throwing formation right here.
Trips to the right, single man to the left. Simpson drops back to pass. He's going to go deep down the sideline again, and coming back for it, that's going to be a lot of contact. No flag comes out. That's going to be incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
I think I was looking at that more in my heart that time. I thought it was going to draw a flag, but the defender did not turn around on the ball, and that's how a lot of defensive backs, the way they teach this man-to-man nowadays. So once again, we're up on third down again.
And we have whistles on the field. And not quite sure. Got the wrong spot on the field, so it should be third down and about 8. Third and 8. Simpson. He will pass it. Simpson's going to go to the out to Ja'Kai Beard. That's going to be Colin Haskins. Apologies. Haskins down past the 35-yard line. And he's going to be a couple yards short of that yard line to gain, probably about 2 yards. Gain a 6 on the play.
Well, does Mr. Barnes get to carry the mail right here on fourth down?
He should.
Too far out for a field goal right now.
Fourth down, and they backed it up to about 3.
Of course, I don't think Coach McConnell, when he's down here, he doesn't think about field goal.
No, he does not. We see what the Chargers decide to do.
Timeout.
And Simpson's going to call a timeout. It's going to be a Skyhawk Reynolds and Wendell Alexander Realty timeout. And with that, we're going to take a quick 30-second break from the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
Your home is more than just 4 walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Westview trying to score here in the fourth quarter. With about 10:07 left to go, a lot of ball game left, and what has been a fun week 1 matchup.
I think got Graham with 193. Excuse me. Graham has 199 throwing the ball tonight.
Westview, they're going to go into the Wildcat formation. They snap it to Barnes. Barnes whistles on the play. I don't think everyone was quite set. Flag comes in late, and they're going to call Westview for a delay of game. And I believe this will bring back in the regular offense. So instead of a 4th and 3, it'll be a 4th and 8. Once again, self-inflicted wounds for the Chargers tonight.
Well, I guess Asa was about 5 yards back, and they had the 2 blocking backs in front of him.
Maybe I don't think it was a delay game. It may have been a legal formation. They may have had 5 in the backfield. Couldn't quite see it with how quick they got up and snapped the ball.
But that's a lot different 4th and 8 than 4th and 3.
4th down, 8 yards to go. Westview on their own 39. 23 seconds on the play clock. Chargers lead by 2 here in Cordova. Only 1 offensive touchdown by Mace. Another pick 6. 4th and 8. Mace, they dial up pressure. Simpson, he's going to dump it off to Barnes and trust his athlete to make a play. Asa Barnes has enough for the first down. Hurdles him in. Asa Barnes puts his body on the line for the first down.
What a play. Great screen. Man, the lineman did a great job getting out there. And you let your athletes make a play, and he just literally leaped for that first down.
An R&R Lindo Boutique first down. Asa Barnes goes airborne. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th. First down and 10. Ball spotted barely on the other side of the 30 of Mace. 2 receivers to the left on the short side of the field. On the left hash, Simpson, he will hand off to Wells, who subbed in after Barnes goes airborne. Wells bounces it to the outside and falls forward just in front of the 25-yard line. Looks like they'll spot him at the 24 to be a gain of 7. 2nd down and 4 upcoming.
Corey Wells, pretty good running back in his own right
I tell
there.
you, when your backup running back is number 8 out there with Corey Wells, it's kind of terrifying when you're an opposing defense.
He has gotten taller and faster and a lot stronger this year.
I say he's leaned up, too, in a very good way, put on more muscle. Hand off again to Wells. Wells burst of speed up the gut. Corey Wells He's still on his feet. Wells reaching for the goal line. I don't know if his knee ever touched, and they're going to call him just short of the goal line. It'll be first down and goal to go. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. Corey Wells chugging along. First and goal to go. It's going to be a short one. Westview going quick. Simpson takes a snap. Hands off. Barnes up the middle. And guess what? Asa Barnes does it in crunch time. Touchdown Westview. Chargers put 6 on the board. And Westview, they will go up 22-14 for the time being.
Wells to soften them up, and Barnes finishes the job.
First Response Security Services touchdown. Westview trying to regain a 2-possession lead. 2-point conversion upcoming. Whistles on the shovel. And it's going to be dropped on Mace's side of the line of scrimmage.
Right now it's a full possession lead. This makes it 2 right now, and Mace has shown their explosiveness on offense, but haven't been able to drive the ball down the field yet. So didn't catch the penalty right here.
It was the offsides by Mace.
Well, it put it on the yard and a half.
Westview, they will go into their normal extra point routine.
Big extra point here.
Trying to go up 2 possessions. And whoa, it's going to be a mishandled snap, and Spalding is going to be bottled up, no good, and it stays 1 possession. It'll be 22-14.
1 possession now. They just never did get a handle on that hold right there. Got drama down here in the Bluff City.
It's going to be a good finish. Westview leads 22-14. Coach Asa Barnes, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And like I said, coming into the game, where everybody knew the receivers that we had in the quarterback, and we knew Asa was real strong also. He's put on a good show running the ball tonight. At the half, he had 24 yards rushing. Haven't had a chance to total up the third period numbers yet, but we'll get that, and also the ones here. Once again, when you have, even though put the game in the hands of your defense right here.
Pratt to kick off.
Barnes has 82 yards rushing tonight.
This one's going to go deep into the night, and it's going to be caught right at the 5-yard line by Mace. Trying to find the left side of the field. Westview staying in their lanes and stepped out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Westview just bottlenecking that return, and they're going to officially spot it at the 29 of the Phoenix. 22-14, still a lot of ball game left.
They had a real good job squeezing that man to the sideline right there.
Coach, you would know this. When was the last time we had an overtime game?
For Westview?
Yes.
2009 against Haywood County. Logan Callens batted a ball down on a 2-point conversion against Haywood. Logan Callens, who's now the coach.
Current defensive coordinator of Westview.
Yes.
And his defensive unit on the field now, 22-14, have not had an overtime game in 17 years. Chargers going to load the line, empty backfield as they go split shotgun for Mace. They hand off, and it's going to be up the gut for a gain of nothing. And I think Westview came over the football. They did! That's going to be a defensive stop. Ball went on the ground, and the Chargers capitalize. And, Coach, right as we were talking about Coach Callens on the 2009 batted ball down, his defense comes up with a stop and a turnover. It's a Sharon Appliance turnover.
I believe Frame and Finn Snyder were in the neighborhood on that fumble right there. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to get – is that the – yeah,
wait.
well,
They pointed for West. Okay, yeah, it's going to be the defense for Mace. Here we go. The Chargers with a chance to put a stranglehold on this ball game on the backside of their defense. Second turnover forced by the Chargers tonight.
I believe that was either Mobley or Dunphy that forced that fumble.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Barnes in the backfield to the right, offset of Simpson. Mace shows some pressure. They bring it on the right side. Barnes hesitates, finds his gap and drives through just right around the 20-yard line. It's called a gain of around 4. Brings up second down and 6. A C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity.
Well, I believe they're going to get a heavy dose of Barnes here in this last 8-10 to go.
And we will have a Wendell Alexander Realty, Skyhawk Reynolds timeout on the field. We have a player down. With that, we are going to go ahead and take our second 30-second break of the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on the Sports 731 Network.
Here in West Tennessee, family, friends, and time together mean everything. That's why at R&R Pools, they're proud to help families create a backyard they'll enjoy for years to come. They build quality in-ground pools all across West Tennessee, and they're here long after summer with seasonal openings, closings, and liner replacements. Stop by their office at 206 North Main Street in Medina, or give them a call at 731-462-5060. From their family to yours, thank you for trusting R&R Pools to help make memories that last a lifetime.
Back here on the ARS Roofing broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network, 8:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. That's Asa Barnes, who was down and hurt for Westview. He will come out of the game. Hopefully nothing too serious. We've seen some cramps up here tonight. It's a hot and muggy night here in Cordova. So Corey Wells will come in. It'll be second down and let's call it 6. It was a gain of 4, it looked like, on the previous play. Ball spotted on the 20, previously on the 24. Simpson now in the shotgun. Brown will come into motion from right to left. They fake the pop pass, hand it off to Corey Wells. Wells standing up a defender and trying to push forward and still being ragdolled after the whistle. And it looks to be maybe a gain of 1. Initial forward progress by one of the line judges is up to the 19. And it'll be right between the 19 and 20. Maybe gain of half a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Another third down opportunity here for the Chargers. I got Brown split out here to the far side. Looks like
3rd and 5 to go here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Beard on the way outside to the left. A handoff to Wells. Westview relying on the running game. Wells trying to find a gap up front. Can't quite do it. Maybe gained another half yard to a yard. That's going to be a fumble. They're going to say Mace has it. The second turnover of the night by Westview, and the Phoenix have life here with 6:56 to go in the fourth quarter.
Well, tell you what, Mace's everything is advertised right here. But they've kept leaving the door open right here for Mace.
They just have to walk right through it.
Any type of points right there, they're a touchdown and a 2 away from a tie with 6:56 to go. Defense have got to be called on again.
So with Asa Barnes going out on the last offensive drive, don't see him out there on the on this start defense. And if Mace snaps it, no official in between the center and the quarterback. Mace had a wide open receiver on the far side. 1st and 10 on the 20 for Mace. And over the middle, and almost picked off Kason Spalding. Couldn't catch the fastball over the middle. It's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Jakari Jones put some life behind that ball and just overthrew the slant route.
I think Spalding saw goal lines and headlines right there.
It's happened a couple times tonight on both sides of the ball. Not able to watch it in before they look upfield.
He needs to take a little bit off some of those short balls like that.
Got a couple of those that have been overshot.
Yes. So like I said, trying to look over there at the sideline. I can't tell if they're working on anyone over there or not.
So 2nd down and 10. Mace on their own 20. Westview looks to be dialing up man with some pressure. They do bring pressure. Jones going to throw one over the middle of the field. Nielsen's there. Can't haul it in. Westview another break. Nelson could not haul it in. 3rd down and 10.
All I can say, I know this sounds like a broken record. First game.
And you're seeing signs of it everywhere tonight of it being week 1. You would think you would have these out with the jamborees and the scrimmages, but not quite.
Penalties, turnovers, been a very physical ball game. Pads have been popping. Like I said, either side, they're going to wake up tomorrow morning and they're going to look at some of these balls that were overthrown or underthrown or dropped or anything, or the penalties, and say, man, we got to put this one away early, or we could have got us a W.
3rd down and 10. Jakari Jones in the split shotgun tries to get Westview to jump, and I believe they did.
That's going to make it 3rd and 5. Another penalty.
Cuts the down and distance in half. Be on the Chargers. Another penalty for Westview tonight. We've had quite a few tonight.
9 penalties so far in the game.
About 6 on Westview.
No, 9. I think 9.
Oh, 9 just on Westview.
9 just on Westview. And a couple of them have been critical, including 2 before we ever took a snap. Let's see if we can overcome this one here.
Throw into the sideline. Miles Brown has an easy interception, and he does. He has it. Miles Brown stays in bounds on the pick. 3rd forced turnover by Westview tonight. Brown, backyard football on the sideline, goes out of bounds. Oh, and Westview gets a gift. They can put this game away. 6:22 left to go here in the 4th quarter as Miles Brown picks it off on an errant throw by Jakari Jones.
He played that like a center fielder going to get a ball over his shoulder on the warning track. Gave ground for about 5 yards, and they're going to give him a 28 yards on the return. Miles with his first interception of the year. And once again, the Chargers have an opportunity to slam the door.
The door, that set door that has been left open by both teams tonight. 1st down and 10 by Westview. Ball spotted on the 23-yard line.
We kick them down at Westview.
Got to do it here in the 4th. This one could put the game away. Simpson, he will hand it off to Wells. We have not seen Barnes since he went off the field. Wells still on his feet. Players corralling Corey Wells. And he will be dropped back behind the 25-yard line. Looks to be about the 26 or 27. Back to the 27, loss of 4. Second down and 14. This MASE team.
Clock is running, though.
That's true. This MASE team showing their teeth here tonight in week 1. Much different MASE team than last year. Simpson going for the end zone again. Up, high pointed. Ja'Kai Beard. Did he catch that? Oh, he came down on the ground, but we have a flag on the play. I believe this is going to be defensive pass interference. And Ja'Kai Beard is now slow to get up.
That's going to the cornerback never made an attempt to make a play on that ball. And let's see if Ja'Kai Beard can get up right here. Sees the training staff and some of the coaches going down there. So that's going to be a 1st down on the penalty.
And that should be in the red zone. A C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity coming up. Should be half a distance to the goal.
That'll be a 1st down. 2nd and 14 on the 27. Half the distance, 13 and a half.
It'll be pass interference automatic first. So
not in high school.
Not in high school. No, it's not. Ja'Kai Beard, he is up, helmet off. He's shot right up after a quick second.
It might be 2nd and about a half a yard.
$5:16 to go here in the 4th quarter.
I was on 28 on the 14, and
looks to be
2nd and 1, I think.
And we are going to have an official timeout on the field. Looks to be spotted at about the, kind of right there at the 13 almost.
14, 2nd and 1.
It's right there between the two. 2nd down and 1 to go. Such a pivotal possession here for Westview.
Actually, this is not a bad idea for it to be second down. You get an extra down to get, and it's only a short distance to get that first down. It's like getting a bonus play.
Here we go, second down and short inside the red zone for Westview. Takes the handoff. Simpson rolls out to his right, pressure in his face on the out route, batted back to his face. And it's going to be third and short.
Been impressed with this MASE secondary. This defensive line has put some timely pressure on tonight, too, especially in some. You actually had a down to play with right now with second and short. Now you got a third and short. Offensive got to get some push right here. And
here we go, third and short. Let's see what Westview does. And it looks like we will have that Wildcat. Who's in the back?
Is that Asa?
I can't tell. It's going to be to the right side. It looks like Asa the way he's running. And there's going to be enough for an R&R and Lindell Boutique first down.
That's Asa for 3 in the first.
So Asa Barnes back into the ballgame. First time we've seen him since he went out.
85 yards rushing on the night. Well, important thing is, Jared, this clock's running right now.
Yes, big time.
And the more plays you can use to score right now, fewer opportunities and times left that the Phoenix is going to have.
Again, Barnes again on the Wildcat. Asa Barnes, his third First Response Security Services touchdown of the night in what has been a sloppy night at that. Asa Barnes is able to punch it through for the hat trick on week 1.
And I don't think, of course, what these teams do when they swap the film, they probably swapped jamborees and the scrimmages. I don't think we saw Westview in that formation that much in the scrimmages. We was probably saving it for this game. Big night for Asa Barnes. Now we got the 2-possession game.
And the 2-point conversion. He's in. Westview, they go up 30-14 with 4:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And that one should all but put the icing on the cake if Westview gets a defensive stop here, Coach.
You know, you got to win the fourth quarter right here. The line of scrimmage for Westview has taken over at times here tonight. Barnes with some hard running, finding the creases there. Overcome that, I'm not sure what he had. He got slowed down here and had to take a rest there in that fourth quarter. Right now, this is still a 2-possession game. I know we keep harping on these possessions, but it's going to be very, very critical here for Westview to pin MASE deep. And you're going to start seeing the Phoenix really start slinging it right here. By the way, I want to tell the folks of other schools, next week, you can go watch your favorite team on Friday night. The Chargers will be playing on Saturday night against Arizona Compass Preps out of Chandler, Arizona on Saturday night. It's the only game in town. I don't know who's playing. I don't think there's many games on TV for college football next week. We're the only game in town. Come out here and see a good high school football game out at Skyhawk Stadium, Graham Field next week.
So the Chargers lead 30-14, giving themselves some breathing room here in the fourth quarter with 4:27 left to go.
Be the first of a 4-game homestand for the Chargers coming up.
I know the early season slate packed with a bunch of home games as opposed to last year. These schedules kind of for everybody getting heavy loaded home games in the front, heavy loaded away games in the back. And this one's going to go inside the 5-yard line. Another good kickoff by Kinzer Pratt. And Westview trying to hold their lanes, and they do so successfully. Corey Wells in there on the tackle, followed in by a host of other Chargers. Another one in there, Cason Harrison. And everybody unwinding from the pile.
Second time tonight, Kinzer Pratt has put one inside the 5-yard line. He slowly improved as a kicker last year. And Westview has had a tradition of some all-state kickers, and we'll see if Kinzer Pratt can add his name to that list this year. So far, he's got off to a good start on just on the kickoffs alone.
Hasn't yet really had an actual extra point attempt either tonight. The only one he would have had got muffed on the snap.
Well, we've got 3 out of 3 2-point conversions tonight.
A defensive stop here could all but clinch this one for a Week 1 win for Westview.
2 timeouts left for MASE.
And back here, apologies for that. MASE gets the ball right around the about 4 yards shy of the down marker to gain, up to the 44. Closer to the 43, that is. Jakari Jones in the backfield, 2 receivers to either side for MASE. He'll go to the screen route on the outside. Westview trying to push him to the outside, and he'll have enough for the first down, it appears. Ken Brady with the catch as well for the first down for the Phoenix.
Steps out of bounds around the 44-yard.
9th first down of the night there for MASE.
First down, Phoenix.
First and 10 for the Phoenix. Ball on the 44. 2 receivers to either side. Ball on the left hash. MASE going right to left. We'll try to talk with Coach Matt McConnell after the game. Play clock, 10 seconds. Jones, he'll drop back to pass. A quick 1-2 drop, and right through the hands of his intended target on the play. That's going to be Martavius Flynn, the freshman wide receiver.
They really love these sideline routes, don't they?
That's against a team like this, and with Westview, if you threaten to go over the middle with the athletes they have, liable to be picked off.
And yet their one offensive touchdown tonight was on a slant over the middle.
You know, Coach, for how behind Westview has felt for majority of this game, not behind on the scoreboard-wise, but behind for how they wanted to play up to their standards, being up 30-14 on not your best night feels like a gift. 4 down front for Westview. 2nd down and 10 for MASE. Jakari Jones is going to go to that out route and caught and sidestepped out of bounds and slung out of bounds. That's going to be Drake Hickman on the tackle. On the catch was Ken Brady. He'll shuffle forward for a couple. It'll be 3rd down and 8 after a gain of 2 on 2nd down.
Drake did a good job of using his hands to get off and hustle to make that play. It looked like we were going to make one earlier, but it's slipped away. They've cut
it back to a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
I know the coach is going to show a lot of some missed tackles on these game films or on the film sessions next week.
Asa Barnes not in the backfield for Westview. Jakari Jones, he's going to look deep, pump fakes, sidesteps a man in the backfield, steps up now to the outside. He's going to be past midfield, lowers the shoulder. I don't think he got to the first down marker. 2nd effort. No, he didn't. He's going to be a yard short. It's going to be 4th down and about 3 feet to go.
Logan Tucker, the sophomore defensive lineman there for Westview, put some pressure on him down there. Had a chance to make the sack, and the guy slipped away from him again.
Getting a little chippy down on the field between looked to be Leandrew Branch and Ja'Kai Beard. 4th down and short, and more than likely the ball game here with 2:40 to go in the 4th quarter as that clock has continued just to tick, 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 tick on down. 4th, and that's going to be right at a yard.
Well, I believe Westview gets a stop right here.
If you're Coach Callens, do you dial it up on 4th down and short? And they're going to get Westview to jump, not even going to need to run a play. That's going to be Westview's 10th penalty, I believe, on the night.
And that's going to get the attention in the film sessions next week also.
So that gives the first down to MASE, 2:20 to go, but MASE is going to have to start moving a little bit quicker.
Well, once you win state championships 2 in the last 5 years, your standard raises higher. Of course, I like to think we've had a high standard at Westview for about ever since the late 80s in the first playoff game. But you set a standard higher. I mean, you look at the final score. Yes, you're satisfied with that, but you also look at how well did you play, and you look at trying to cut out the mistakes that will be addressed in practice next week.
1st and 10, Westview trying to force Mason to a stop. And miscommunication on the handoff. Jakari Jones ducks under what would have been a sack, and he's going to gain about 5 yards on the play from the 41. Mason wanting a flag on the play. Sorry, if you're not going to get a flag on Simpson here on other late hits. You're not going to get that one called either.
Looked like Carson Lipsey was over there on the tackle.
So from the 41, let's see where they spot this. Far side, couldn't see quite where he went out of bounds at. They're going to spot him at the 38. So only a gain of 3, so apologies for the miscommunication of a gain of 3. And update here, Jakari Jones is going to have to come out of the game, and Caden Conley, the freshman quarterback, is going to step in with 1:47 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Unless that's just a cramp or something, that may be the last we see of that quarterback tonight.
So 2nd down and 7, freshman quarterback into the ball game, Conley. Takes a snap, hands it off to the right side. Mace running the football, and he's going to go nowhere. Maybe even be dropped for a loss of 2 on the play, back to the 40. The Charger defense putting the pressure on early with 90 or so seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
A couple of familiar names right there. Finn Snyder, Drake Hickman, I think, were over there on the tackle.
Third down, 10 to go.
Of course, now
something that's just, Coach, apologies, something that's just bothering me from Mace right now is no sense of urgency. Still 2-possession game, 16 points. Had a chance. 3rd down and 10.
He's probably coaching for next week.
Conley throws wild, nowhere close to his intended target of Nelson. 4th down and 10. That'll stop the clock. Just under 60 seconds to go. Jakari Jones is going to try to come back in.
This is when I know we're just barely inside a minute ago, but this is one you're glad to come out of here with a win, but you're also, like we said, you're going to look yourself in the mirror and know that you can play better.
You get an extra day of rest before that Saturday game next week as well, but Coach, I imagine this may be treated, this week of practice may be treated like a week after a loss almost.
Well, like I said, Coach McConnell, he doesn't let players make plays off. He points out something in practice if they're not giving the full effort. It looks like we got a timeout here.
And we got a Wendell Alexander Realty and Skyhawk Reynolds timeout on the field. Coach, we will keep it right here with 59.8 seconds left. Stay here after the ball game. We will try to catch head coach Matt McConnell and get his thoughts on the game. Stay tuned for the post-game show.
Well, you can't carry much, out of game one. Everybody wants to look at the end game about what you're going to do like in December and all that. But right now, you've got to look on the week one right here. You're going to go down. You're going to go break down the film. You're going to address things in practice. You're going to break down every technique and every fundamental. And in addition to preparing for your game schedule also, what you want to do, you want to get better. And a lot of teams see their improvement between first and second week of the season. I think this is an opportunity right here, and this will be treated next week for both these teams. Let's make some improvements. Teams have played hard tonight. It's been a very physical game.
30-14. Jakari Jones will come back in for this 4th down and 10. Whistle blows. Play clock will start. Ball game decided here. Jones drops back to pass. He will step up, throw over the middle, and almost intercepted for the 3rd time tonight, but it will fall incomplete. It'll be a Sharon Furniture and Appliance defensive stop in Westview. They can kneel this ball game out, and they can get back to Martin, Tennessee with a gritty week 1 win.
I think, like we said, you'll see maybe a couple of knees right here. Home opener next week or a week from tomorrow night against the Dragons of Arizona Compass Prep.
Yep.
Then we have a very good program from Marshall County coming in here 2 weeks from tonight. Then
please don't let it be any resemblance of last year where we don't start till 9 o'clock and then get the fourth quarter cut short. Oh, man, that was a long night last year.
There it is. Knee down.
The first knee. Maybe have to snap one more, and they will.
One more snap.
So Westview, they will run a winning streak up to 15 games carrying over from last season, and that will be a 1-0 start before they welcome in a very, 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 very talented Arizona Compass Prep team.
Second year that school's played 11-man football.
And they've been very good at it since they've transferred to it. And I think they're going to Call it right there. Your final score, 30-14. The Chargers start the 2026 campaign with a win, and they will open up next week on Saturday against Arizona Compass Prep. We're going to step aside for a 4-minute break, and we're going to go try to find head coach Matt McConnell after the game. Keep it right here with us on the Sports 731 Network.
For more than 50 years, L.I. Smith & Associates has helped build stronger communities. We bring trusted experience to projects large and small. We're surveying the past, engineering the future, and investing in the next generation, because the lessons learned on local fields help shape the people who will lead and build our communities tomorrow. So have a safe and successful season. And when you're ready to build what's next, build with LIS.
Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours.
Friday nights are for Westview football, and Hometown Health Clinic is proud to support the community we call home. Serving families throughout Weakley County with locations in Dresden, Gleason, and Greenfield, we're here for your healthcare needs close to home. Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours. Go Chargers!
R&R on Lindell isn't just a place you shop. It's a whole vibe. Step through the peak door in historic downtown Martin and discover bold fashion, trendy finds, and looks made for your main character moments. Create your signature scented through Mixology perfume bar, then sip something scandalous from Glitter Affair Soda Company. Find your new obsession at R&R on 228 South Lindell Street, where style, sparkle, and flavor come together.
Since 1974, Sharon Furniture and Appliance has served the community with a wide selection of quality furniture and appliances. Upgrade your home today with GE and Cafe appliances, durable Speed Queen washers and dryers, and comfortable Capital bedding along with special order England furniture. Plus, add the perfect touch with rugs, lamps, prints, and unique gifts. Visit them today at 101 Main Street in Sharon or give them a call at 731-456-2840. Experience the quality and service you can trust at Sharon Furniture and Appliance.
For more than 50 years, Thompson McConnell Hearst CPAs has been helping businesses and individuals across West Tennessee succeed. From accounting and tax services to bookkeeping and business valuation, you get big experience with the personal attention of a small, trusted local firm. Small firm, big experience, great value. Thompson McConnell Hearst CPA is your trusted financial partner, rooted in the community and committed to your success. Thompson McConnell Hearst CPA, 716 South 1st Street, Union City.
Looking to update your floors? Start at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Step into our large showroom and explore a wide variety of flooring choices, including hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, and more. Compare styles side by side until you find the perfect fit for your home. And if you're planning a bigger project, their team can help pair your flooring with cabinets, countertops, and other design elements for a seamless look. Discover your new floors today, only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find a full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
The future doesn't suddenly arrive. It takes shape a little more every day. In the homes we build, in the routines that start our mornings, and in the comforts we count on. That's the power of natural gas. Reliable, efficient, helping homes work better today for a cleaner energy future tomorrow. Because the future isn't something we wait for. It's something we live. Natural gas, fueled for the future.
St. Benedict at Auburndale. Final score tonight, Westview 30 and MASE 14 as the Chargers begin defense of the state championship tonight. Tough ball game, physical ball game. but the Chargers managed to come out and win against a very tough MASE ball club. MASE got on the board first with 9:48 to go in the second quarter on an 82-yard pass. The 2-point conversion was no good. MASE led 6-0. Second period, Westview answered after an Asa Barnes interception. We have a 9-yard pass from Graham Simpson to Miles Brown, and the 2-point conversion was good by Barnes and gave the Chargers an 8-6 lead. And then at 35.4 to go before halftime, Barnes on a 5-yard run to make it 14-8. Barnes with the 2 to make it 16-6 at halftime. And we're waiting for Jared Davidson to talk to Coach Matt McConnell. We'll get here in a minute. We'll finish the conclusion of the scoring. 16-6 was the halftime score. Westview was driving there in the third quarter. MASE runs an interception back 55 yards, gets a 2-point conversion to make it 16-14, and that was the score as we went to the fourth quarter. However, the Chargers used their ground game to dominate the fourth quarter. With 8:35 to go in the ball game, Asa Barnes on a 2-yard run, and then he had the 2-yard run for the score to make it, or the 2-point or the extra point was not attempted. It was 22-14. Then finally, with 4:27 to go in the game, you had Barnes with another 10-yard run. Barnes got the 2-point conversion. Final score was 30-14 in favor of your Westview Chargers. Now let's see. Still looking at Jared down there. We'll try to give you some scores of some of the Charger opponents and some of the games around West Tennessee. Chester County was a 53-0 winner over Memphis East tonight. Crockett County hit the 68 spot over Nashville Collegiate Prep, 68-0. Third quarter, Dyer County over Dyersburg, 21-14, and it looks like they're waving it down there for Coach McConnell. I believe we'll go to Jared Davidson now at this time. No audio? Well, no audio right there. All right. Still no audio. Okay, we'll check some more scores for you at this time. Fulton County was a winner over Gleason, 41-0 tonight. Fourth quarter, minute and a half to go. Huntingdon with a 7-point lead over McKenzie. 28-21, Huntingdon over McKenzie with a minute 30 to go. Milan a 48-0 win over Southside. Obion Central 21-14 over Lake County at the half. Peabody 14-6 over Ripley. And the last score we had at halftime, Gibson County 18, West Carroll 0. Lakeland Prep lost to Covington tonight 47-13. Memphis Central defeated Melrose tonight 42-0. Melrose was a third-round opponent of Westview a year ago. And right now we're having a little audio problem down there with Coach McConnell. Okay, well, I'll keep it going for right now. So anyway, 30-14 was the score with the Chargers getting the win tonight. Hadn't had a chance to total up all the stats from tonight's game. And like we said, as players are coming off the field right now, we may try to keep working on getting Coach McConnell up here. As see right now, it's Jared Davidson right there trying to find him. Big game night for Asa Barnes, who had 3 touchdowns. Also had a big interception that I think was pretty well the turning point of the first half. MASE was up 6-0, was threatening to score again. Barnes with a big interception and a 35-yard return to set up shop there for Westview at midfield. And then later that set up Graham Simpson's 9-yard pass and a touchdown to Miles Brown. Barnes got the extra point. Chargers had an 8-6 lead. Chargers took advantage of a roughing the kicker play. And Jared Davidson's coming back up here. Jared, you wanted me to throw it back to you? Okay, he's getting his headset back on now.
That's a long walk. But no, Mike went out, unfortunately, so we're going to have – I did record it. So you're about to hear from head coach Matt McConnell right here and right now.
I think this died on me, so we're going to do it like this. Coach, week 1 win, it was gritty. Just talk about what you saw of your team and how they fought.
Well, man, I was proud of them. They got down early. That's a good football team. And we knew going into it was going to be a good football team. I don't know how ready we were. So, I got to do a better job of getting our guys ready and having them prepared to play 48 minutes. But I was proud of them, how they fought to the end, and what you're going to see from a team that comes out the first game of the year. You get behind. You want to see them come back and claw and fight for 48 minutes, and they did that tonight.
Coach, their one offensive touchdown for MASE was an 82-yard drag over the middle pretty much. Later in that same quarter, Ja'Kai Beard waiting over the middle after Coach Gallenton's Asa Barnes on a blitz beautifully read. Just talk about your defense tonight.
Man, they played really good. It was kind of bend but don't break. They got down to the end zone. They held them out. Had 3 takeaways tonight. So, anytime your kids do that on defense, man, it's going to be a good night.
Coach, congrats on the win. We will see you next week, a week from tomorrow, against Arizona Compass Prep.
Yep, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
So that was head coach Matt McConnell on his thoughts after tonight's 32-14 win over the MASE Phoenix. We will talk more about that when we come back from this break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
Got a leaky roof, missing shingles, or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement? No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
The Color Shop family of businesses is Northwest Tennessee's premier home renovation, paint, flooring, restoration, and construction company. The Color Shop also offers new home construction and renovation, along with plumbing and electrical services. For nearly 50 years, the Color Shop family has served this community. They have the experts for every home improvement project. Visit the Color Shop today in Martin or check out their website, colorshopmartin.com. The Color Shop. One call handles it all. Go Chargers!
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Dynamics Physical Therapy keeps West Tennessee moving. All ages, all stages. Schedule your appointment today at dynamics.life.
I've seen some great teams over the years, but this team is something special.
They're in a league of their own.
They're at the top of their game.
People all over the state know they're the best.
They really care about what matters most.
West Tennessee Healthcare, Heart and Vascular. The highest performing cardiovascular team in the state of Tennessee. And one of the top 6% in the nation.
Here in West Tennessee, family, friends, and time together mean everything. That's why at R&R Pools, they're proud to help families create a backyard they'll enjoy for years to come. They build quality in-ground pools all across West Tennessee, and they're here long after summer with seasonal openings, closings, and liner replacements. Stop by their office at 206 North Main Street in Medina, or give them a call at 731-462-5060. From their family to yours, thank you for trusting R&R Pools to help make memories that last a lifetime.
Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours.
Friday nights are for Westview football, and Hometown Health Clinic is proud to support the community we call home. Serving families throughout Weakley County with locations in Dresden, Gleason, and Greenfield, we're here for your healthcare needs close to home. Hometown Health Clinic, our family taking care of yours. Go Chargers!
Your home is more than just four walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
If you're looking for the best in home generators, then look to Cayman Electric in Greenfield, Tennessee for your sales and installation of Generac home standby generators. Service and warranty repairs, free estimates, licensed and insured. Why sit in the dark during a power outage? Life is better with power. Cayman Electric has the experience you need with over 1,000 generators installed. Call today, 731-571-0767. Cayman Electric, your Northwest Tennessee Generac dealer.
For more than 50 years, L.I. Smith & Associates has helped build stronger communities. We bring trusted experience to projects large and small. We're surveying the past, engineering the future, and investing in the next generation, because the lessons learned on local fields help shape the people who will lead and build our communities tomorrow. So have a safe and successful season. And when you're ready to build what's next, build with LIS.
Life can throw a curve your way, but we're here to save the day. From fender benders, big and small, Precision Auto Body does it all. Precision Auto Body in Milan, Martin, Dyersburg, and Lexington. Precision Auto Body, TN.com today. We'll get you back on the road the right way.
And welcome back into the ARS Roofing Broadcasting booth. Myself, Jared Davidson, and alongside me this evening and all season, Coach Dan Skates. Coach, the final score, Westview 30, MASE 14. The Chargers come out of Cordova with a Week 1 win and move to 1. And I'm not sure how much of the stats you covered before I got back up here, but I have an idea for a player of a game, and it's not an offensive player, it's the entire defense.
Defense stood up when they had to tonight, other than the one long play that they got for an 82-yard touchdown. We pretty well kept them under wraps and kept them contained. Look at the final stats unofficially. Now, like I said, this is unofficial. We'll get this when I'll take a look at the film on Sunday. Westview had 16 first downs to 11 for MASE. Yards rushing, Westview ran it 34 times for 244 yards. MASE ran it 15 times for 77 yards. Westview was 19 out of 33 for 214 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. MASE was 10 out of 25 for 119 yards, two interceptions, and the Chargers turned both those interceptions into scores. All right, Westview had 459 yards total offense to 196 yards for MASE. Westview was penalized 10 times for 90 yards. MASE was penalized 6 times for 50 yards. Westview punted twice for an average of punted it twice for 38 yards. MASE also punted it twice for a 19 yards average. One of those punts was deflected. Like I said, turnovers were big in the game. Westview turned it over once, which was turned over into a score. MASE turned it over 3 times. Westview turned both those interceptions in for scores. So, like I said, Asa Barnes had a good job running the football tonight. Graham, like I said, had his Graham-like night, completed 19 times for a touchdown. Miles Brown had a good night catching the ball. Ja'Kai Beard and Tayshawn Walker also good. We've got plenty of offensive weapons. The offensive line did a good job of containing a much larger MASE team tonight.
And I think you'll see a much more polished overall team next week as well.
I think so also. You got the extra day to prepare, or you want to use it for an extra day to rest, because this was a very physical ball game tonight. But like we said, all these stats look nice, but the one that's the prettiest is the scoreboard. And Westview takes it tonight 30-14. That's 14 straight wins for the Chargers, and we got the home opener a week from tomorrow night. I'd like to encourage all the folks from Martin and the Westview family to come out, but also we're going to see a lot of folks, I think, from the surrounding areas that will have
get to
good
see
opportunity.
Get to see a team from nowhere around here, and a team that's pretty good since they've transitioned to 11-man football. Coach, anything else before we sign off on the night?
I'd like to thank you folks for having me. I look forward to this. Wasn't polished. I wasn't Troy Aikman or Kirk Herbstreit, but like I said, you did a usual good job of carrying the broadcast tonight, and I'm gonna follow in where you need me there.
With that being said, thank you everybody for tuning in. Like you said, like Coach Cates said, if you can come out next week, be at Hardy Graham Stadium as Westview welcomes in Arizona Compass Prep next Saturday. We'll be live at 6:30. Game time at 7 o'clock. Do something that makes you smile. God bless everybody, and good night.